Hybrid or lease a Tacoma 4x4 for as low as $269 a month. The clock is ticking on Toyota's Black Friday sales event. Don't miss out. Toyota, let's go places. Offer available through TFS to buyers with premium ready credit and 12/2/24.
The Rakuten 49ers pregame show continues. And this is the Kyle Shanahan Show.
We're built to do it a lot of different ways. I think we have done it a lot of different ways in our tenure here, and really don't care how it looks or what happens. You just do whatever you can to win.
Sponsored by Rakuten, rewarding the faithful. Now, here's the
this to say, and he starts with a long list of injuries.
All right, guys, injuries for the game. Aaron Banks will be out. Jordan Elliott out. Demo Lenore out. Nick Bosa out. Trent Williams out. Greenlaw out. Flanagan Fowles questionable. Chris Conley questionable. Kevin Givens questionable. Renardo Green questionable. Brock Purdy questionable.
How did Brock fare the last two practices?
It was good. Yeah, it's great to get him back out there. I was able to go fully today, so that was a good day.
Practice.
Yeah.
That would suggest that if he's full, he's playing on Sunday.
It would suggest that.
What you're saying, he will play on Sunday?
Yes. lots of things can happen between now and then, but right now he's playing, so he's doing good. Had a good day.
What's Charvarius Ward's situation? Do you expect him to step in and start or play? Or
Yeah, we expect him to play. He had a good week of practice, so it's looking like he's trending towards playing, and excited to get him back out there with us.
with Lenore, is that a bruise? That's not ligament damage, right? It's just the banging of the knee.
Yeah.
It's just deep bone bruise. But
yeah, it's kind of like a quad contusion, but it's right on the bone, so it's in that same area. Kind of acts like one, but tried to go all week and just going to get it to go.
How do you fill in for Banks? What's the plan?
We'll see on Sunday, but one of our guys will be up playing that spot.
What are your memories of your 2020 game against the Bills?
Not loving the situation we're in. We were living in Arizona, living in a hotel. It wasn't a fun time in any of our lives there. We were in a hotel, but we weren't allowed to go outside of our room, see people or anything like that. So we got to meet at practice and meet at the stadium on game day. But that wasn't a very fun game. Josh had a hell of a game. They played some good defense, and it was a tough loss.
You get involved at all?
He's healthy.
Fred, said he has a fracture in his ankle. He's been playing with it for like 2 months. I mean, is there any concern of you might have to shut him down at some point? Looking at the numbers, I'm sure it has affected his play in some way. I guess is there concern it could get worse, or he just won't be able to play with it at some point?
No, I mean that's why we took him out the injury report a couple of weeks ago, months ago, or whatever. He hasn't needed to get rehab for it. Nothing's been changed for anything in practice. So lots of guys are banged up right now, but he wouldn't be playing if it could get worse.
Greenlaw, how did he make it through the week?
He had a real good week. It's great for him to get him back out there. It was great for us. We'd love to have him around. Just that first week of, coming off Achilles, I think it's so crucial for the confidence of a guy. I've got a lot of scout team reps, did a lot of individual stuff with the guys, and it was a great week, and hopefully next week will be even better.
I know coming into this week, you guys pretty much already determined he wasn't going to play.
Right.
Are your minds open next week that potentially he could play here?
I think they're open to it, but also the game after that's a Thursday night game. So it's I think that makes it a little harder. So we got to see how he feels and stuff. But with those games being so close, that's a problem too. So I'm not going to decide at all right now. We'll see how next week goes, but I'd say it'd be an outside chance.
Did he show flashes where he was moving like Dre?
Oh yeah, I mean when guys come back, they come back healthy. So guys come back and they can move. They got fresh legs, they can go. But it's about getting that confidence to react. They've been moving full speed for a while before they come back to football. But when you come back to football, it's not really planned running and stuff. You got to react and cover people and backpedal and stop on a dime and go explode forward. So it's more about guys just getting that confidence because it's such a traumatic injury when that ripping your Achilles and stuff. So he moved great. It's just about building that stamina, building that confidence up. So he's ready to get into a football game.
Do you have any sense of when Trent or Bosa could return?
No, I mean, we understand kind of what's wrong with them. It's just kind of how it heals. And the guys, Trent especially hasn't been healing the way we hoped. Hopefully they
Is that your new Lexus RX?
RX plug-in hybrid.
So it runs all electric?
Yeah, for short trips. And can switch to gas for long.
Wow. What does your range anxiety therapist say?
Dr. Feeney?
Uh-huh.
He says my RX cured me.
No more range anxiety therapy?
Nope.
Well, you're an inspiration to us all.
The best-selling Lexus RX lineup, now with a plug-in hybrid. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Here comes Floyd, throw over the middle, intercepted by Fred Warner.
Faithful to the Bay.
Fred gets up and runs back the other way, 30.
Be there December 12th for Thursday Night Football at Levi Stadium as the San Francisco 49ers take on the Los Angeles Rams.
20, one block and he's in.
This battle of NFC West rivals is presented by Rakuten.
Touchdown!
Tickets are available now. Secure your seats today at 49ers.com/tickets.
San Francisco!
Dignity Health is proud to be the official healthcare partner of the San Francisco 49ers and Levi Stadium. On or off the field, our doctors, nurses, and care teams work together to help our patients feel their best. From emergency and advanced cardiac services to maternity, orthopedics, cancer care, and more. We're your partner in health and wellness. Learn more about us at dignityhealth.org. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Bring your whole team in for a win this season at California's Great America's Winterfest. Watch in awe as the Bay Area's favorite coaster destination transforms into a winter wonderland, complete with ice skating, captivating live shows, and millions of sparkling lights. Open select nights from November 29th through January 5th, Winterfest offers timeless festive fun for friends, family, and teammates alike. Plus, enjoy unlimited visits this year and next when you buy a 2025 Gold Pass. Get yours today at cagreatamerica.com.
Ooh, we got a question. Brian W. asks, it's the holiday season and I'm looking for deals. Is Xfinity having a Black Friday sale?
Well, Brian, we got you covered. Get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Just ask us how. Plus, you can also get fast, reliable Xfinity Internet with a line of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited for a great low price.
So don't wait. Bring home a new iPhone 16 Pro built for Apple Intelligence.
And connect to reliable 5G and Wi-Fi speeds up to a gig on Xfinity Mobile.
That's a big deal.
More like a gig deal.
Now through December 3rd, ask how to get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us with an unlimited Plus line. Plus, get Xfinity Gigabit Internet with free Wi-Fi equipment for only $25 a month for 12 months with no annual contract when you add unlimited mobile. Go to Xfinity.com/Black Friday sale to learn more. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires Xfinity Gateway. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Gig speeds available via hotspots to Xfinity Mobile customers only. Reduced speeds after use of monthly data included with your data option. Actual Internet speeds and data thresholds may vary.
Welcome back to Orchard Park, New York. Highmark Stadium, the home of the Buffalo Bills since 1973. We'll kick this game off at 5:20 in about 21 minutes. For now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers Radio Network.
Listen to groundbreaking interviews and thrilling play-by-play all season long. Touchdown! On SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
In the opening quarter, Pearsall is right. Jennings inside of Debo left. Brock again chased out by Raymond Jones. Brock going to run for the end zone and dive for the end zone. Touchdown! San Francisco! Yeah, Brock Purdy diving for the pylon, put the ball in his left hand and landed hard on his right shoulder. Was that the play where Brock Purdy hurt his shoulder? He finished up the Seattle game, had some discomfort going into the Green Bay game and could not play his first missed game. Never missed a game of the pros, never missed a game at Iowa State. You have to go back to Cherry Creek High School in Gilbert, Arizona, the last time Brock missed a game. So Brock met the media on Friday when he was declared the 49ers starter, and he's asked about when exactly did he hurt his right shoulder against Seattle.
It was just throughout the game and all that kind of stuff. I'm not really sure when or what, but with where I'm at now, I feel good. So going into this game, I'm excited to be able to play. So
when did you turn the corner? You thought we were out there earlier in the week. It looks like you weren't doing much, and all of a sudden today you were. Was it yesterday or what?
Just throughout the week and stuff, the different things that we did in terms of like a throwing program. I started feeling good. What was that? Or Thanksgiving yesterday. So like that's when I practiced and felt good about it. So and then today I felt really good at practice too.
Was there Kyle said you had to go back for a second MRI. It's like, did we miss something? I mean, last week were there having some natural concern of like, is this serious? What's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you go through an injury and stuff like that, you want to know what's going on with your body and what, how long something could be, or if something's serious or not, if you're healthy or not. So all those things definitely ran through my mind, and glad everything was clean within the MRI, and knowing that we had a plan to get ready for this week, and I'm ready to go now. So
yesterday in practice, were you able to make all the throws?
Yeah.
That's got to be a relief. I mean, the weather conditions, wind that you might have to deal with in Buffalo, just how important is it for you to have full arm strength ready to go?
Oh, for sure. If I'm out there playing, which is the plan, then I'll be able to make every throw that we have drawn up. I wouldn't go out there playing, not 100%. Like, I want to go out there feeling really good and have the confidence to make every throw. So that's the plan.
I think you played, 45, 48 games in college. I don't know if you ever missed a game. And then here you played, including playoffs, I think 37 in a row. What was it like to not be preparing to play for a week?
Yeah, it was, it was tough. Going into the week, I had the mindset of, all right, I'm going to see how I feel, and I want to play. And then obviously I wasn't able to and wasn't ready. So for me, mentally, it was like, all right, this is different. It's new, because I've always been able to find a way come game time to be ready to play for my guys, both in college and the NFL. So last week was definitely new, going into it knowing that I can't play, and then obviously supporting Brandon and getting him ready and stuff. It was all new. So, but I'm glad we're moved on, we're healthy and ready for this one.
Did you have an opportunity to kind of just take a step back and take a view of just how the season has gone? Because, once the season starts, you're just grinding, getting ready for the next opponent. Did you afford yourself that opportunity at all to just kind of see where things can go here for the final 6 games?
Yeah. Last week, just, sitting on the sideline against Green Bay and stuff with, towards the end of the game, it was like, all right, this is where we're at, and what it's going to take moving forward, and how we have to look at it, one day at a time. So for me, it was a good reflection, just how hard the NFL is. A lot of games have come down to the last couple of possessions, fourth quarter, and, it can either go one way or another. And so we've experienced both this year, and you can't take anything for granted. So started thinking about those kinds of things, and, more than anything, it's like you can't look too far ahead in the future still. We have, 6 games to play, and all of our wants and desires and opportunity lies right in front of us, and so it's up to us. So it's really just, what I started reflecting on and where I was trying to get my mind at.
You dove for the touchdown against the Seahawks. I think your dad has said in the past that that's sort of your calling card, something that you've done your whole life. Do you have to sort of rethink that moving forward, those types of plays?
No. I mean, obviously I want to be smart, and, when you're diving at the pylon, be smart with the ball and not have it get hit out and be a touchback or a turnover or anything like that. But, that's part of my game of, being able to move around and do what it takes to get in the end zone. And I've done that, high school, college, and then NFL. So, yeah, obviously be smart, protect myself kind of thing. But, it's my competitive nature. I want to make it happen if I can. So, and being smart about it. So,
go play a team as daunting as Buffalo without the left side of your starting offensive line. How do you process that?
Obviously, you'd love to have your guys that are starting play, but, I mean, that's the NFL, and I have all the trust in the world in the guys that, we have behind our starters. And so Jalen Moore, I think, has done a great job coming in, and then Ben Barch, we know he's had history of playing as a starter in the NFL. So, that's part of the game. Guys get banged up, guys get thrown in. But with the unit that we've had, I think we've had guys that have a lot of reps, and I trust in them for sure. So just got to go out and compete and get it done.
Yeah, it will be Jalen Moore starting for a second straight game at left tackle. He actually played very well and was a good run blocker against Green Bay last week. Ben Barch will wear number 78. He'll make his first start as a 49er. He started 3 games in Jacksonville. Played 7 snaps last week when Aaron Banks went down to the concussion. Played 28 snaps last year, and 16 came the last game of the year against the Rams, and the 49ers held out a lot of their starters, securing the number 1 seed the week before. So a lot of injuries. 5 starters will not start tonight, and that is excluding Brandon Ayuk and Javon Hargrave throughout the year. We'll be rejoined by Tim Ryan. Take a look at the injuries, the guys that will play more snaps tonight. How do they get it done against one of the best teams in football, the winners of 6 in a row and the 9-2 Buffalo Bills? Last-minute changes comes your way next, and we'll kick it off from Orchard Park, 49ers and Bills on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Traveling to an away game to watch the 49ers win big? Get ready to celebrate. Celebrated a little too much? Time to sleep in. Slept in and gonna miss that flight home? Time to change your flight without paying change fees thanks to United. So when will you worry about getting back? Tomorrow. Maybe?
United, proud to fly the San Francisco 49ers. Does not include basic economy unless a United waiver applies. Exceptions apply for certain international flights.
The 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser is a ride football fans can truly appreciate. It's got the giddy up of a running back on account of 326 horsepower. It pulls like an all-pro offensive tackle thanks to 465 pound-feet of torque. With standard four-wheel drive, it's a beast in all conditions. And the kicker, it's a hybrid. Get inspired by the legendary 2024 Land Cruiser. Toyota, let's go places. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza. Thank you.
But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Ooh, too high. Yeah, we've all been there. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
From the bustling parking lots filled with tailgaters to the packed stands of Levi's Stadium, the spirit of the San Francisco 49ers is everywhere. And right there with that winning spirit woven into every cheer and every celebration is Levi's. Together, we symbolize the teamwork of strength, resilience, and a legacy that continues to inspire. Step up for the red and gold with Levi's and show your 49ers pride. Find your fit at levi.com or in-store. Let's make every 49ers game day unforgettable.
Stop your search for the one and find your perfect mattress match at Mancini's Sleep World. Save up to $1,200 during our Black Friday sale with Tempur-Pedic mattresses starting at $27 a month. Plus, take advantage of doorbuster savings on Serta mattresses now at $399 and complete beds at $199 plus recliners at $299. Take advantage of 60-month special financing and free next-day delivery, removal, and setup of your new mattress. Your perfect match is waiting for you online or in stores at Mancini's Sleep World.
All right, folks, this is it. The weekend many of you have been waiting for. Black Friday. The lowest prices of the year on the top-rated brands of TV. Samsung, LG, and Sony with deals up to $1,000 off. No need to buy a poorly rated unknown brand with prices like this. So what could be even better? How about video-only's better than Black Friday deals? That's right, better than Black Friday. Before you buy, check out video-only. Or you'll be sorry.
Faithful, we're just moments away from kickoff, and this is the Rakuten 49ers pregame show.
A little Mason madness on the cutback.
Time now for last-minute changes. Sponsored by Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Full service, total trust. And by Provident Credit Union. Earn high dividends with Providence Pick-a-Term Certificate and start earning more today. Visit providencecu.org to learn more. Now, here's Greg Papa and Tim Ryan.
Monumental challenge tonight in Orchard Park, New York. The Bills have won 6 in a row, 9-2, and they're getting healthier, getting the great Matt Milano back in the linebacking core. Niners have lost 2 in a row, 5-6, and they're not getting healthier. Trent Williams will miss another game, Tim, 2 in a row with the ankle. Jalen Moore played well last week in Green Bay, but you don't have Aaron Banks. He was concussed late in the game last week at Lambeau. So Ben Bartsch will make his first start at left guard. Tell me about the left side of the line.
Well, Jalen Moore it certainly is very good in pass protection, and he's going to have his hands full with Gregory Rousseau, who goes on both sides. Got 5.5 sacks, leads the Bills in pressure. He is long and strong. Reminds me a lot of Leonard Floyd, and also Von Miller. Now, Von Miller in year 14 can still bring it on third down. Bartsch in there at guard. He'll have his hands full with Ed Oliver, but they want to run the football. So they got to get movement up front. Bartsch has not started a game since week 3 last year with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He loves to get down and dirty in terms of run blocking. So I'm looking forward to him being able to do that. But they got to hold up in pass pro.
Deebo Samuel and Jawan Jennings come out of the field and out of the Eastern Tunnel here in Orchard Park at Highmark Stadium, getting booed lustily. The Bills have not hosted the 49ers since 2016. On defense, you're not going to have Jordan Elliott. You're not going to have Nick Bosa. I think a key one also is Diamador Lenore will not be able to play nickelback. The 49ers did elevate yesterday Nick McLeod up from the practice squad. We've not seen him play a snap from scrimmage, only on teams. So it'll be interesting to see how the Niners align with their nickel package tonight.
Yeah, I think in particular with Renardo Green, who is the backup nickel in the slot there, had a neck injury at Buffalo. I don't know how much you want him in there playing linebacker, because in effect that's what it is when they're running the football out of those three wide receiver sets. So McLeod is a veteran. He has started, I think, 16 games in pro football. He looked good in practice, so he might get an opportunity. We'll see. 16
starts with the New York Giants. He wears number 35. It is not quite 35 degrees, more like 25, and it's starting to fall, and the wind is picking up. It is December the 1st. We are in Buffalo. What did you think it was going to be like?
Tis the season.
Tis the season to be jolly. And Fred Warner going to call tails again. When we come back, we'll get the coin flip and we'll kick it off. Brock Purdy against Josh Allen. It's on in Buffalo. Kickoff is coming up in minutes right after these messages.
Through the years we welcome your family. Fills living and gathering with sounds of or listen at home with the and specials.
No one knows football like Howard Stern.
Every time I get excited about a team, they lose.
Hard-hitting analysis.
It's not like me to try anything athletic.
And detailed play-by-play of who scored last night.
Hi, this is Travis Kelce's agent. He's going to be bigger than The Rock. I'm not kidding.
Fumble! Catch the Howard Stern Show.
Today is Fan Appreciation Day.
Live at 7 a.m. Eastern on Howard 100 and the SiriusXM app.
Ooh, we got a question. Brian W. asks, it's the holiday season and I'm looking for deals. Is Xfinity having a Black Friday sale?
Well, Brian, we got you covered. Get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Just ask us how. Plus, you can also get fast, reliable Xfinity internet with a line of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited for a great low price.
So don't wait. Bring home a new iPhone 16 Pro built for Apple Intelligence.
And connect to reliable 5G and Wi-Fi speeds up to a gig on Xfinity Mobile.
That's a big deal.
More like a gig deal.
Now through December 3rd, ask how to get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us with an unlimited Plus line. Plus, get Xfinity Gigabit Internet with free Wi-Fi equipment for only $25 a month for 12 months with no annual contract when you add unlimited mobile. Go to Xfinity.com/Black Friday sale to learn more. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires Xfinity Gateway. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Gig speeds available via hotspots to Xfinity Mobile customers only. Reduced speeds after use of monthly data included with your data option. Actual internet speeds and data thresholds may vary.
Hey, holiday heroes. It's a special time of year at Shane Company. As a family business for 4 generations, we know firsthand that fine jewelry is the gift that says it all. From the engagement ring that says, "You're the one," to the diamond tennis bracelet that says, "Thank you for being you." We have the widest selection of fine jewelry gifts, in stock and ready to take home. Come pick out a pair of hand-matched diamond stud earrings or a necklace with a colorful gemstone. Check out our new Bloom collection, one of owner Tom Shane's favorites this year, featuring stunning sapphires, emeralds, or rubies. At Shane Company, every gift and every price range is crafted to our high-quality standards. We have jewelers working in every store to bring your gifts to life, making sure rings fit just right, setting center stones and engagement rings by hand, and engraving your pieces to make your gifts even more special. Your gifts will always be protected with our unmatched free lifetime warranty. Visit shaneco.com and come see us in store. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Ladies and gentlemen of the faithful.
Here we go. Here we go. We're ready to roll. 60 minutes of football.
San Francisco 49ers football is on the air.
All right, here we go. 9 is on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Every year I've been here, that's honestly been the case. That's the 49er way. It's Super Bowl or bust for sure.
I love the Niners. This is really fun. Vamos, Niners!
Sponsored by Levi's. Live in Levi's. And by Pepsi, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Sacked again. You know by who? Closer! Touchdown! CMC!
Now, here's Greg Papa and Tim Ryan.
When the schedule came out in May, you saw late November, Sunday before Thanksgiving, Green Bay, Wisconsin. It actually wasn't Lambeau in all its fury last week. It was more the Packers, 43 degrees at kickoff, but the Niners suffering their worst loss for Kyle Shanahan going back to his first 2 years of 2017, 2018. They lost 38-10. They've lost 2 in a row. They're 5-6. They're going to face the Buffalo Bills, one of the hottest teams in football, winners of 6 in a row. Last time they played, Tim Ryan, they beat Kansas City, their nemesis, much like the 49ers in Super Bowls, to get to 9-2, -5 starters. How do the 49ers come in here? They haven't been an underdog much lately. They were last week at Lambeau, first time in 36 games. They're a touchdown underdog tonight. How do they shock the world and beat the Bills on Sunday Night Football?
Well, got to start fast on defense and be better tacklers for sure. And the Bills, if they do anything wrong, it is start slow on the offensive side of the ball. So defense has got to hold up early, run fits, have some impact rushes on Josh Allen. And then I think offensively, we're going to find out a lot about these 2024 49ers tonight. And I'm not necessarily saying it's a win or a loss. I just want to see competitive spirit and no self-inflicted wounds. Don't self-destruct and make mistakes. Big challenge here on the road in this loud venue.
They are rising as one here in Orchard Park, Highmark Stadium. The Bills are 5-0. It is our time for our national anthem, presented by Pepsi, a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Forming the national anthem, please welcome NBC's The Voice semifinalists, Cammie Clooney and Joshua Vacanti.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Nicely done. When this place opened in 1973, it sat 80,020. They've changed the attendance, but the luxury suites, you want to be indoors. Certainly for all Bills games just about, although they've had a great fall. This is the latest snow they've had in Buffalo's history. They did not have any snow all the way through November. Now here in early December, the first night of December, it is snowing. Our kickoff time, and we're on the East Coast, so it's dark. It's been for hours. 8:22 p.m. We'll kick it off. 5:22 back on the West Coast. Kyle Shanahan's Niners have never played a Sunday night game on the road on the East Coast. So this is going to be feel like you're playing at midnight. And we are in Buffalo, so our game time and temperature is sponsored by Invisalign, the #1 doctor-recommended clear aligner brand. It is 29 degrees right now. The wind is not too bad, although it's starting to blow.
It's picking up.
At 10 miles per hour, it'll feel like 20, and the snow is coming directly down. Alex Kemp, we've not had him for a Niner game all year. The Bills have not had him for a Buffalo game. He'll be our referee tonight. Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, Fred Warner's going tails, never fails again.
That's a head, that's a tail. What's your call? Tails. Tails? Tails is a call? Tails is a call. It is a tail. You win. You want to defer. That means you get the ball. Which way? Okay, flip around. San Francisco won, deferred. Buffalo's going to receive at this end.
Debo's pumped up that they won. Fred Warner, well, it was a home game, but he's not one with the tails never fails. Last time the 49ers, they won last week at Lambeau, won a coin toss, was the New England game. So 2 in a row, but hopefully it'll go better than it did last week, Tim, as they gave up the touchdown right away to Josh Jacobs to open the game. So the 49ers will be kicking off, and they're going to kick here. This stadium does not go north to south or south to north like most stadiums. They have a new Highmark Stadium they're building across the street here that'll open in 2026, and they're going to reposition that one. When this stadium was built, it's odd. It goes from west to east, so the 49ers are going to kick off. That's why you get a crosswind in this stadium a lot. Will kick from east to west, but there is an open end where the teams come out of their locker rooms, Tim, kind of like old Giant Stadium, and that's where the wind does blow behind. So Pat O'Donnell knows this stadium well, being a Packer. He's played here before, so at least Jake Moody's going to kick off with the wind at his back.
Yeah, and as you said, it's unpredictable wind. Snow's on the one side of the field's going one way, on the other it's going the other direction. Defensively, as the 49ers get this thing started, absolutely talked about tackling, loading the box, being better in the run fits. And then once Josh Allen breaks contain, and I promise you there will be several times when he does, he's just that good, he gets out of the pocket. You've got to plaster the whole field on the back end. You got to go hip up, get physical, find a weapon and stick to him 53.5 wide, because he can throw it anywhere with that arm power.
Jake Moody will kick off. The 49ers wearing their traveling white jerseys, gold helmets, gold pants, with the snow falling, and it's snowing right now. It may be hard to see. The ball actually falls off the wind, which it always does here in Buffalo. The wind at 10 miles per hour, but it is gusting, getting stronger. Buffalo wearing their home blue jerseys, the white helmets, and the white pants. And they have back deep to return Brandon Codrington, averaging almost 29 yards a kickoff return. Ray Davis, who was one of their 3 running backs, along with James Cook and Ty Johnson, also back. We're underway from Western New York, and it will be Johnson that'll take it on the goal line. Get an angle right now, come left, 15-20, gets hit by D. Winters.
Oh, perfect.
Old man Winters drops him on the 20-yard line. Nice way to get the game going here. Actually, young man Winters, the second-year linebacker, dropped him after a 22-yard kickoff return. So the 49ers starting defensive lineup is brought to you by Levi's. The floor is yours, minus Nick Bosa. Leonard Floyd, the former Buffalo Bill, 2 sacks last week in Green Bay, starts at one end. Sam Okawanu will start at the other. Evan Anderson makes his first ever NFL start, the undrafted rookie free agent. And next to him is Malik Collins. They put Josh Allen into a shotgun with Cook to his right. Quick throw left to Shakir. Their slot receiver dodging 49ers. Collins grabbed him around the shoulder pad, got out there nicely to hold him to no gain. They will do that a lot, like Deebo Samuel lining up in the slot, Tim. They'll double and screen to Khalil Shakir a lot. 49ers swarmed all over that.
Well, 25% of his catches, targets, are screen passes. And Sam Okawanu didn't take the bait, came out of the stack, got out there, forced the cutback, and then Malik Collins with that big left arm able to rip him down till the rest of the party showed up to get him to the ground.
No gain. Second down 10. Now they're going to move in motion. Shakir. 49ers showing a zone. Here's a draw run to James Cook. He comes straight ahead and he gets knocked down by Nick McLeod, who was starting at nickelback. The 49ers will use McLeod on first and second down, and now on third down he leaves. Ike Yadam comes in to play outside corner. Good to have Charvarius Ward back, and Renardo Green will move into the slot. So that's why you want McLeod in on first and second out of the nickel. He's a good run player.
Yeah, 6'1", 200. Perfect on his run fit there. The 49ers in a dime defense with Tashawn Gibson on the field right now playing over the tight end.
So they got 3 corners and 3 safeties in the game. Buffalo puts 3 wide receivers
Press
out
man
left.
Coverage.
They're going to move in motion. And now jumping off sides, I think, is the 49er.
I think Dawson Knox, the tight end, went first.
Let's see.
All start.
Yep.
Offense number 88.
You got it.
5-yard penalty, third down.
They were pointing at Malik Collins, but Dawson Knox, the move man, moved early there. They're without Dalton Kincaid tonight. Curtis Samuel, the veteran wide receiver, went in motion. They do not have Keon Coleman, their young wide receiver, out with a wrist injury. So now it is third down and 13, Buffalo. A minute and a half in the game. The snow is coming down. Beautiful flurries here, straight down, not showing a lot of wind. Josh Allen, a powerful right arm. Where's number 17 in that Bills blue jersey, takes the snap, Now looking left, they're going to check it down to the flat. It's caught there by Ty Johnson. Gets the block down the sideline, but Fred Warner will make the tackle into the 49ers sideline. Players pushing and shoving as they separate, but Warner able to get the Niners off the field. They were able to pick up 9 yards on that play, but they're 4 yards shy, and they're going to have to punt the ball going 3 and out.
Yeah, a lot of time for Josh Allen to throw their 4-man rush. 49ers, after the false start, got into a cover 2 zone, so they played just with their standard nickel, forced Josh Allen to throw the check down. Fred Warner turned on the Jets and knocked him out of bounds to make it 4th and 4.
Sam Martin is the third-year Buffalo punter, 7 years in Detroit and 2 in Denver. Reed Ferguson, their veteran long snapper, standing at the 14-yard line for the snap from Ferguson is the punter. You got to drop the ball straight down, get it on the foot. Jacob Cowing is back to return punts tonight after missing last week in Green Bay. Fluttering ball, got to backpedal, get it on the 25, come straight ahead, 30, 35. Good return. He's dropped on the 49er 37-yard line there by Reggie Gilliam, their fullback, and also one of their starting linebackers able to get him on the ground. That is Dorian Williams.
Yeah, well done. 2 really good blocks. In particular, George Odom getting the kick out on one of the gunners, got him out of the way. Cowings was able to push this thing past the 35-yard line to about the 37. This is the hardest the snow has fallen since we got here 3 hours ago.
48-yard punt by Martin, and it was a 13-yard return by Jacob Cowing. That's when the Niners got here. No snow at all, about 14 miles to the north where the Niners stayed in a downtown Buffalo hotel, but it's been snowing here in the southern tier for about 24 hours or more. They empty the backfield. Juwan Jennings goes in motion, slips, going from right to left. Purdy shotgun, looks left, throws into a crowd, caught by Kittle, and he's got a good gain out to around the 44-yard line. He is dropped there by Matt Milano. A.J. Epinesa, the defensive end, also in on the play, but Milano is the story. He has not played in 420 days, October the 8th of last year when he broke a leg in a loss to Jacksonville in London. Then he tore his bicep, Tim. We wondered how much he would play. He was in on first down.
Yeah, very good player. They're happy to have him back. George Kittle, the timing perfect on that little curl route he ran there for Brock Purdy, who fitted in there.
Got 7 yards, second down 3. They move Debo in motion right. He trips as the handoff goes to McCaffrey straight ahead, and Christian is going to be shy of the first down. So just going in motion, Tim. Juwan Jennings slipped going right to left. That time they had a bunch formation right. Debo flexed it out by moving right. He slipped. You got to check the cleat length tonight. This is a synthetic turf, not like Lambeau Field.
Yeah, I would go look at the Buffalo Bills and see what they're wearing, and I'd switch to exactly what they're wearing. They know what they're doing on this field.
Are they going to share that with you? 7-inch studs? What are you wearing?
I'm just going to look.
They're going to go Purdy push here. Now they back up. 3rd down and 1. McCaffrey lines up to the right of Brock in the shotgun. Tight formation, gun run. McCaffrey straight ahead, and he's got the first down, pushing into Buffalo territory across the 50, down to the Buffalo 48-yard line, running behind the left guard, Ben Barch. And the left side of that line with Jalen Moore starting, 6-yard gain. One thing about McCaffrey, did go to Stanford, but he grew up, his dad, Ed McCaffrey, a Bronco. He grew up in suburban Denver. He loves playing in the snow.
Well, and I love what he did right there. He just went north and south. They had an unblocked player, a very good run defender, nickel player, Teron Johnson, on a run-through blitz. McCaffrey saw it, stayed inside, right behind Bart's, got what he needed.
He got 6 yards. 1st and 10, Niners toss. McCaffrey downhill, cut back, big run, 40. Then he runs out for a first down, breaks a tackle. High knee is going all the way inside the Buffalo 30.
Biggest run of the year for McCaffrey.
Ran right through that tackle there, went high knees like he does to warm up before practice, and it's a 20-yard run for CMC.
Got a really good kick-out block from George Kittle, I believe, as he came across the back of the formation. So he kicked out the defensive end, Von Miller. CMC off to the races, and then absolutely trucked the corner, Rasul Douglas. Ran through an arm tackle with DeMar Hamlin and then ran over Douglas.
1st and 10, 49ers on the Buffalo 28-yard line. George Kittle goes in motion right. Handoff to J.P. Mason now in. Good run, breaks a tackle, and he's got a Niner first down. Inside the Buffalo 20, inside the Toyota red zone, he goes for 11 yards. Back-to-back runs. McCaffrey goes for 19, and then Mason goes for 11.
Yeah, and right between the tackles, J.P. 5-1 a carry. He loves getting downhill, starts to the right, and then counters back to the left and just follows Kyle Juszczyk through a nice hole. The bubble of that defense with the way they align their front it's there for the taking, and J.P. Mason took it.
1st and 10, 49ers in the Buffalo 18-yard line, trying to strike first here in Orchard Park. Kittle goes in motion, lines up over right tackle, kick-out block, run to McCaffrey, straight ahead. Taron Johnson, their great nickelback, not only in coverage, he tackles like a linebacker, made the tackle. They're going to bring in a whole new defensive line. It's their starting line. Epinesa, Rousseau, Ed Oliver, Daquan Jones. They subbed out. Von Miller comes in. Von Miller typically comes in on 3rd down, so they've got their first-team defensive line back in. Niners picked up only a yard in the last carry. 2nd and 9 on the Buffalo 17-yard line.
Yeah, Dwan Jennings missed the block on Taron Johnson. That's the guy that those receivers are going to have to dig out.
Empty the backfield. McCaffrey goes out right. Brock going to throw it to McCaffrey. A little screen out right, blocked from Juszczyk. And he's inside the 15-yard line, dropped on the 14-yard line by DeMar Hamlin. What a story he is, returning to Buffalo, won the comeback player of the year last year. A couple of Januaries ago, cardiac arrest on the field, Tim. We fear that he lost his life and for a while lost his heartbeat. They saved him. He's now their starting safety.
Yeah, thank God he's all right. No safeties have been seamless. He and Taylor Rapp. Remember, Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer were staples in this defense for a long time. They're both gone. These two safeties have come in, and they have not missed a beat.
Poyer's a Miami Dolphin. Micah Hyde has not been signed by anybody. The Bills think he may come back and play for them before the year is up. They're down at 7, 15-yard line. Kittle in motion right. Purdy throws over the middle. Net looking was McCaffrey.
Oh, that was just miscommunication.
He just sat down there, turned around, and he was open. Terrell Bernard, the middle linebacker, got there late. Brock threw it, and McCaffrey finally saw it, but he reached with a right hand back across the middle, could not catch the ball.
Yeah, and it's just no question that's miscommunication. There was no pressure. I think he was expecting Christian McCaffrey to turn to the inside. He turned outside, and the ball went right by his right hand.
You got an idea how far this field goal is, partner? 33 yards. We've lost the sight lines. 33 yards, right hash mark. So much snow on the field. Pepper will snap to Patrick O'Donnell. Jake Moody has it away with the wind at his back. From 33 yards away, number 4 gives the Niners 3 points. So good start. 3 and out to start on defense. Good punt return by Jacob Cowing. Good drive. Again, they got inside the red zone. Have to settle for 3. But they have scored first here in Orchard Park. 49ers 3, Bills nothing. 7:41 to play in the opening quarter. This is the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
In the heart of the Bay, where the echoes of victory and the thrill of last-second touchdowns live on, Levi's stands proudly with the San Francisco 49ers. For a decade, we've shared the same field, the same passion, and the same pursuit of progress on and off the field. From the historic catches to the unforgettable comebacks, Levi's has been there through it all. Craft your own Niners legacy in Levi's. Visit Levi.com or your nearest store. Here's to the next chapter. Niners faithful.
Get your game on at Safeway. Earn 4 times 4U points on participating items and opt in for a chance to redeem Game On points and win free groceries for a year or 49ers experiences. Just look for the specially marked tags in-store and shop participating items to start earning. Redeem for catalog items like a Chevron gift card, a Great America gift card, 49ers swag, and more. The more items you shop, the more Game On points you'll earn. Click on the Safeway app or sign up at Safeway.com/Game On to begin playing today.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza. Thank you.
But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Ooh, too high. Yeah, we've all been there. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Great to see John Murphy, the longtime voice of the Buffalo Bills. Van Miller, we've lost Van in the offseason. Chris Brown taking over as the voice of the Bills. They're having a hard time stopping the run. They've lost 2 games this year. Both games, losses to Baltimore and Houston back-to-back weeks. They couldn't stop the run. 49er Toyota scoring drive summary, 9 plays, 48 yards, 440. And 5 of those were runs. They ran for 39 of the 48 yards. The big one, a 19-yard run by McCaffrey. Jake Moody hit a 33-yard field goal. He will kick off here. They're staying away from Codrington. Good kickoff by Moody. Muffed in the end zone and then recovered for a touchback as the running back there, Ray Davis, dropped the ball. He was standing in the end zone, so they can touch it back there. And then coming over to take the ball was Codrington and kneel it down. But a good start by the 49ers, Tim. The Bills are not quick starters. The first quarter's been their worst quarter all year. And the Niners have already dropped them 3-0, 3 and out defensively. Good punt return by Cowing and a good drive to get the early points.
And conversely, the 49ers defense, with the exception of last week at Green Bay, have been fast starters all season.
1st and 10, Buffalo starting on their 30-yard line on the touchback with a new dynamic kickoff rule. Ray Davis lines up to the side. Big quarterback Josh Allen. They're going to gun run him. Coming off the right side, well played by Jair Brown, the safety, to get out there and force and shove that back inside. Buffalo looking to run the ball. Joe Brady taking over as their offensive coordinator from Ken Dorsey out of Miramani High School in Orinda. And ever since then, they've been winning, Tim, and they've been running a lot on the early downs.
Yeah, and that was perfect because that was the pony backfield. 2 running backs back there, 1 tight end, 2 receivers, and the 49ers. Perfect in terms of their gap fit. Sam Okawanu, Malik Collins on the left side, and Jair Brown being right where he needed to be.
Nick McLeod again starting at nickelback on 1st and 2nd down. It's 2nd down 9, Buffalo on their 31-yard line. The outside corners are Ward and Green, the rookie. Josh Allen looks right, got pressured by Malik Collins. Runs away from Okawanu, gets out to his right, gets to the sideline, throws up the sideline. Shakir went into a sliding catch, but he could not make the catch. That's where Allen is so dangerous. When he climbs the pocket, gets up in it, and gets out to his right, he will take that all the way to the sideline. He almost completed that ball.
Yeah, he will feather it as long as he can. Unfortunate missed sack by Malik Collins. Great move to get in the face of Josh Allen. He's able to escape and get up to the right. Renardo Green in tight coverage, ball a little short. And Shakir could not hold on to it as he dove down.
3rd down and 9. Buffalo looking at their 2nd straight 3 and out to open the game. If the Niners get a stop here, they're going to widen out their front. Okawanu's way outside there. Samuel, the wide receiver, slipped in motion. Allen, a deep drop. 7 steps, waits, throws over the middle. Too high.
Penalty.
Incomplete, but a flag down on Renardo Green.
No, I think it's going to be on Charvarius Ward, I think.
On the other side, he went over the middle of the field to Shakir, and Allen missed him. Green was in coverage there. Alex Kemp is our referee tonight. They are going to huddle together here and see if it's a foul on the Niners to get Buffalo the automatic first down.
The quarterback had the ball in the pocket, illegal contact. Defense number 7. It's a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
You got it, T-Rock. It's on Charvarius Ward, who was playing his first game since the tragic death of his toddlers. She was 23 months old. Amani Joy died right after the Cowboy game. He's missed the last 3 games there. It's going to be a physical matchup with Charvarius Ward back.
Yeah, and Curtis Samuel is a good, obviously, in the underneath stuff, a lot like Debo Samuel. Charvarius Ward just had him around the waist. Unfortunate, Fred Warner slipped on the blitz right out of the gate.
1st and 10, handoff to Ty Johnson. The backup back to James Cook, and a good run. Ty Johnson, who was their 2nd running back, the 5th-year back out of Maryland, former Detroit Lion, New York Jet, and now a 2nd-year Buffalo Bill, picks up 7 yards. They'll run James Cook as the lead dog, and then obviously Ray Davis will mix in behind.
Fred Warner on a run, just a run-through. He came right into the gap. Devondre Campbell 70, gets locked up with the tight end.
Eligible.
Quentin Morris cannot get off that block, so a nice run to present this short yardage jumbo package with an extra offensive lineman on the field for the Buffalo Bills.
And that's Alex Anderson, number 70. They have a 2nd and 2 on their 44-yard line. Allen going to hand off to James Cook off the left side. Going to break 1 tackle.
He's
short of the first down. Leonard Floyd is getting into it with his former teammate, Alex Anderson. The 3rd-year lineman from UCLA was an undrafted rookie in 2022, and Leonard Floyd was a Bill last year.
Right
Buffalo,
back on the line. Here we
they're
go.
going to go quick, and they love to run the Buffalo snowplow, as Mike Tirico calls it. Philly calls it the tush push. Well, they'll push Josh Allen, all 240 pounds behind him. 3rd down and 1. They just shove him, and he's got the first down. It really is literally the night. Tirico came up with the line, working the game on NBC on Sunday Night Football, the Buffalo snowplow. How do you stop that? Guy's 237 pounds.
Yeah, they got the snow plow and the snow broom out here cleaning this field up all pregame. They just go to the left side, and again, he is that big, long body just falling forward. Hard to get footing up front. Kevin Givens just got blasted off the ball after a good run play by Kevin Givens on that 2nd and 2, making a nice tackle in the hole.
1st and 10, Buffalo on their 48. That gained 4 yards. Play action to Cook, a roll right, a throwback left by Josh Allen, middle, caught by the tight end, and inside the 49er 40 goes their second tight end, Quentin Morris. But Dalton Kincaid out tonight. They're going to lean on Dawson Knox. Obviously, they have Quentin Morris as number 2, and Allen had too much time there, 14 yards over the middle.
You know, that's the whole thing is 49ers are in their 3-deep zone, and Quentin Morris just run. Fred's got to take off and cover that special route, or the other linebacker, Devondre Campbell. And then Fred Warner is looking out to the left, just a shallow cross by Morris. Wide open.
1st and 10, Buffalo on the 49er 38-yard line. Curtis Samuel goes in long motion from left to right. Handoff Cook. It's stopped in the backfield and stuffed for a loss by Devondre Campbell. The former Packer playing his best football the last 4 or 5 weeks as a Niner. Shot in off the edge there, untouched, and stuffed that for a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, run through blitz, a run stunt, and Devondre Campbell comes off the left side. And Khalil Davis, first time in a uniform making plays for the 49ers, number 50 out there. Got in the backfield as well with some nice penetration. 2nd
down, 14, Buffalo on the Niner 42-yard line. 3-0 Niners with 3:45 to play in the opening quarter. Allen in the shotgun, Cook to his left. He has 3 wide receivers to the right. Shakir is in the middle of Hollins and Samuel. Allen looks right, throws, crossing route. It is Khalil Shakir, and he's inside the 35-yard line, dropped on the 49er 34-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, 49ers have got to get their footing. Evan Anderson just straight down to the ground on his takeoff. They got to do something with their shoes. And I'll tell you, when you talk Khalil Shakir out of Boise State, played in a lot of cold weather, no problem for him, just a quick slant route on Nick McLeod for the 1st down.
With Stephon Diggs being traded to Houston, he's become the guy this year. Also, Gabe Davis is gone. He had 10 catches his rookie year, 39 last year, 56 receptions coming into the game tonight. He already has 3. Buffalo 1 for 2 on 3rd down, 3rd and 6. And here's a Josh Allen design draw, breaking tackles, shoving forward, and picking up the 1st down. He ran right over Devondre Campbell to pick up the last couple of yards. They'll do that a lot. Even on a 3rd down and medium, 3rd and 6. Just takes the snap. It's a draw off left guard. He got contacted at about 4 or 5 yards, but he ran right through the tackle of Campbell to make it a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, Campbell too high. Josh Allen, obviously, at 6'5", he is tall, but Campbell, you got to hit him down low to get him going backwards. You take him up around the shoulder pads, and he's too big. He is going to push you past the line to gain.
He is not running as much, but they still run draws, design quarterback sweeps and powers. Toss here. James Cook starting right, and he gets hit big time by Malik Mustafa. Jair Brown was also there, but the missile, Mustafa.
Something's wrong with Josh Allen's hand. And one of his hands, I think it's his left hand. There's an issue with that right now after that QB draw.
Yeah, he's moving the arm around, trying to get feeling in the left hand. He hurt that hand their first game of the year against Arizona. They were down big late in the half, and he just ran them right back. He's been playing all year with a glove on his non-throwing left hand, but he had that braced up for many games. And he's a right-handed quarterback, of course, but running the way and all the ball handling. Alert, alert, alert. A check with me at the line. 4-yard gain there by Cook. 2nd down, 5. Toss sweep going wide to Johnson. Gets the corner. Stutter move on Devondre Campbell. Let's see where they spot him. Right at around the 20-yard line. He just gave him the dead leg there trying to turn the corner. Well, you got to worry about defenders slipping on the synthetic turf.
Every play, someone's slipping. That time it was Leonard Floyd on his get-off, just straight to the ground. And Ty Johnson with that little dead leg, as you said, gets him to this 3rd and 1, looking for the snowplow again as he was able to get around Devondre Campbell with his speed.
Where's Allen going to go here? They go under center. They push him. They do have the back, Ray Davis, a big back. He's short at 5'8", but he weighs 211. Not showing the tush-push behind. Allen will turn, hand off to Ray Davis, and he's got the 1st down and more. Inside the 10, he's down on the 6-yard line, almost to the 5-yard line. Gave him a little quick snap when he got up to the line. You don't know if Allen's going to sneak it or not. And they gave it to Ray Davis. He is their tackle breaker. 20 missed tackles he's forced this year, Tim, and he forced a couple of missed ones here to gain 12 yards.
Yeah, Malik Collins blocked off the line of scrimmage, and then Fred Warner on a fill came to the inside, and the running back Davis, cut it back right into the hole, pushed this thing down to the 5-yard line.
We have 10 seconds to go in the quarter. The play clock is under 10. They're going to snap the ball here. First and goal, 5-yard line. Ray Davis gets wide on Charvarius Ward, dives into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Bad run fit by Charvarius Ward.
And here come the snowballs here in western New York. Snowballs going straight up in the air, and they're throwing many of them on the field. After this area got more than 2 feet of snow in the last 24, 36 hours. Well, they wore you down. They picked up the penalty on Charvarius Ward on 3rd down, and then you couldn't stop their running game.
Yeah, Charvarius Ward late to the party in terms of his recognition on the bounce play. They did get the edge sealed by blocking Jair Brown. Charvarius, the last line of defense, and the rookie Ray Davis just ran by him on the bounce play for 6 points.
70-yard touchdown drive for Buffalo. Here's Tyler Bass. Their kicker has missed 4 extra points this year. You hear the Bronx cheer, the Buffalo cheers. The kicker was able to make one there with 3 seconds to go in the quarter. He has missed 3 field goals this year, but 4 extra points. They do kick a lot of them. 38 times he's kicked an extra point. This is one of the highest scoring teams in football, number 3 in the league at almost 30 a game. So the Toyota scoring drive summary for Buffalo, they go 70 yards after the touchback, 13 plays, 738. The Niners got their ground game going on that first drive for the field goal drive, Tim. On Buffalo's second drive, they got their running game going.
Yeah, and not a great opening series or second series for Charvarius Ward. The 3rd and 9, remember there was an illegal contact on that play that gave them the first down. And then they started humming a little bit with the run game. Another 3rd and 6, they get a nice draw to Josh Allen. He's able to push it over to Devondre Campbell. Then the 3rd and 1, the nice cutback. They got to be better on 3rd down, the 49ers defense, and get off the field. Buffalo has excelled on the money down for the last couple of seasons.
7-3 Bills, 3 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll have a Tyler Bass kickoff from west to east, and he will be kicking into the wind. Deebo Samuel's back to return kickoffs again tonight like he did in the second half last week at Lambeau. Took that one back 87 yards on the second half opening kickoff return, but
behind a great block of Eric Saubert, by the way.
It was called for a hold. Here's the kickoff by Bass. Deebo will retreat in the end zone. He's coming out 4 yards deep, going to angle right. 10, 15, 20, 25, and he gets hit low there and dropped shy of the 25-yard line. And that'll be the last play of the opening quarter. After a 29-yard kickoff return by Deebo Samuel, the 49ers will take the ball in their 25 to begin the second quarter. 49ers got a 33-yard field goal from Jake Moody, and then Buffalo answered with the touchdown run there by Ray Davis from 5 yards out, and the Bills lead 7-3 after 1 quarter to play in Orchard Park. This is the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
I myself am a bit of a hybrid. I like to couch surf, but I also like to surf. I'm a homebody, but I also love a good camping trip. So I drive a Toyota hybrid. With pickups, sedans, and crossovers, Toyota makes fuel-efficient hybrids for any lifestyle. Like the versatile RAV4 and its stylish looks and adventurous spirit. Or the comfortable, spacious Camry, now standard as a hybrid. Want that hybrid life? Go get it in a Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
Combine tasty Little Caesars pizza with NFL football, and what do you get? Game day! Little Caesars, a proud pizza partner of the San Francisco 49ers, invites you to order your favorite Little Caesars pizza or try something new. On game day, Little Caesars is always convenient. From carry-out to delivery to pizza portal pickup, just call or text a few good friends and celebrate with delicious Little Caesars pizza and the San Francisco 49ers game of the week.
Pizza.
Let's get ready for some football! As the official ticket marketplace of the 49ers and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified 49ers tickets. And even if your plans get broken up, or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/49ers.
Game on! Grayton Resort and Casino is a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers, California's premier entertainment destination with luxurious accommodations, world-class spa and salon, live entertainment, and award-winning dining. Plus the hottest slots and table games. It's the 49ers fans' favorite place to play. Get your game on. Conveniently located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. Visit GraytonResortCasino.com for more information. Grayton Resort and Casino, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
It's football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
And the 49ers are in Orchard Park, New York for the first time since 2016, so Kyle Shanahan's never brought his team here. This will be the second possession. 49ers had a good drive to open the game, 48 yards, and most of it was on the ground, 39 of it. 28 for McCaffrey, 11 for J.P. Mason on one carry. Niners start on their 25. We've changed ends. They're moving from west to east here at Highmark Stadium. Purdy under center. It's a bootleg after a stretch half fake. He's going to screen out to McCaffrey. Well-designed play. Christian's got a first down. Beautifully done there. They faked the stretch to him left. You think you're going to get the boot and the waggle coming right, but it's a quick screen with blockers out in front, led by Jake Brendel, the center. CMC goes for a dozen.
And a really nice block out in space by Ben Barch as well. I love the screen game. The Bills have been susceptible to him all year long as they try to heat up that pass rush. Well executed by the 49ers.
Ben Barch making his first start as a Niner at left guard for the concussed Aaron Banks. Next to Jalen Moore. Debo goes in orbit motion. Handoff to McCaffrey. Slanting right. Breaking tackles. CMC is back. He loves the snow. Going straight downhill as he was left in the shotgun. Took it off right side. Debo with the orbit motion. He goes for a dozen on back-to-back plays, McCaffrey.
And you can do this against this Buffalo Bills defense, especially when they keep both safeties back, as they did on that play. And McCaffrey, good blocking in the middle, good vision, good little cutback, and ended up getting on those safeties in a hiccup to get this first down near midfield.
Bobby Babich is their defensive coordinator. Sean McDermott, of course, the head coach with a defensive background. They love the two safeties high, Taylor Rapp and Damar Hamlin. Alert, alert, alert here with Brock Purdy. And he's going to play action to McCaffrey. Nobody blocked Epinesa. Brock runs away from him, getting out to his left. He'll try to run for whatever he can get, but Taron Johnson and their middle linebacker, Terrell Bernard, were there. Boy, Epinesa came in unblocked there on the keep game.
Yeah, nobody blocked him. They had a pretty good idea that the 49ers were going to run that keeper because he did not honor the run away from him at all straight up the field. But Brock Purdy in that phone booth quickness, a little dip and spins out of it to get the 49ers a couple of yards, second and 8.
He scrambled for 3 yards. So second down, 7 coming up. 49ers on the Buffalo 49-yard line, down 7-3. 2 minutes gone, second quarter. Brock under center. Handoff, McCaffrey starts left, gaping. Oh! McCaffrey got tripped up. He would have scored. Once he crossed the 35-yard line, he was galloping right through the Buffalo secondary. He got tripped up. It's a 17-yard run for CMC.
Yeah, terrific blocks up front across the board, and CMC downhill. Jake Brendel with a good combo block off to the backer. Pooney gets a good seal block. Kittle on the second level. And you're absolutely right. As he tried to skip through that tackle of the safety, Taylor Rapp just got him by the foot and got him down and tripped him up.
Taylor Rapp, the former 4-year LA Ram, where he started 48 games, now a second-year Buffalo Bill. First and 10 Niners on the Buffalo 30-yard line. J.P. Mason gets hit behind the line and stopped by Rasul Douglas.
Corner blitz off the edge.
He's a former Green Bay Packer. Most recently, they traded for him last year. He played 9 games last year, Tim. He had 4 interceptions and 2 fumble recoveries. We know him as an inside nickelback in Green Bay and Philly and Carolina. He's playing outside corner now.
Yeah, and that's some of the challenges with the 49ers. They love those tight splits by the wide receivers in the run game, trying to get in there and dig out the nickel backs, but that time Rasul Douglas, showing he was head up in coverage, just came off the edge. They had no answer for him.
And Mason lost 4 yards at second and 14. Niners back on the Buffalo 34-yard line, down 7-3. Brendel, the head bob, the snap to Purdy. Time, pumps, now going to get out left, chased by Epinesa. Turns the other way and throws the ball away.
Oh!
Intercepted! He threw it right to Damar Hamlin.
Oh, what a terrible decision.
Terrible mistake there by Brock Purdy. Looked like he got away from the pressure Casey Toohill was bearing down on him, and he threw the ball. I thought it was going to the sideline, but he threw it right in the middle of the field of play. Intercepted. A flag is down.
Illegal contact. Defense number 3. It's a 5-yard
Brock
penalty.
knew it. Had a free play.
Automatic first down.
Did he? It's on DeMar Hamlin.
He sees it all, Pop. He sees it all.
I can't see a thing through the snow. You don't even know what yard line they're on. I thought he was trying to throw the ball away. Where did Hamlin bumped
Kittle.
Not much of a penalty there. He was going to Jennings. I'm not sure where he was going, and then he just threw the ball
Kittle
up.
had tripped over the guy covering him, and then I think DeMar Hamlin wrapped his arms around him with the illegal contact. Boy, a huge opportunity for the
first
Bills
down,
there
too.
That just got away from him with that penalty.
That was a 2nd and 14. Looked like a pick. Buffalo fans not happy. 1st and 10, 29-yard line. Hamlin coming down, showing a blitz off the edge. They tossed to McCaffrey the other way, and he just slipped down. He went into a slide. Is he all right? McCaffrey's hobbling off the field.
He's not.
Christian McCaffrey took a 18 toss going right. 2 steps into it.
No, it was non-contact. Something happened without question with Christian McCaffrey.
What happened? He took the toss going right.
It was like his 4th step. Something gave out on him, and he knew it and went
he just
right
went
to the ground.
down. Oh, wow. What did he do? 2nd down, 15. That lost 5 yards. So Mason lost 4. Purdy threw a near pick that was overturned by a Hamlin penalty. And then McCaffrey lost 5, and it may be more significant. Play clock at 1-0. Did they get it off in time? Maybe a timeout, Niners? That went right down to 0.
Snap, delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
You got to keep your poise, which they did not do last week at Lambeau. 49ers had 9 more penalties last week. They've had 9 penalties in 3 of their last 4 games. And 4 were on the offensive line, including 3 false starts. Delay a game here. 49ers starting offensive lineup brought to you by Levi's. The floor is yours. So Jalen Moore makes his 2nd straight start at left tackle. First start is a Niner. Ben Barch at left guard. Jake Brendel center. Dominic Clooney right guard. Colton McKivitz right tackle. 2nd and 20 on the Buffalo 39. Shotgun snap. Purdy pressured. Throws over the middle. Caught by Debo. And he's breaking tackles. Then Rousseau will hit him from behind hard. Boy, is he a good player. Drops him on the Buffalo 34-yard line. He gained 5. And now it's 3rd down and 15 coming up for the Niners.
And just look, you'd love a first down here, but you'd love a few buffer yards for Jake Moody with a field goal opportunity. Love to get about 5 or 6 here.
This will be into the win, though. So right now the field goal would be about 51 yards away into the snow. Everything is affected, and you'll be kicking into the wind. So do you run it here? What's wrong with McCaffrey? 3rd down, 14. J.P. Mason to Brock's left. They are going to draw a gun run straight ahead inside the 30, doing exactly what we thought. Trying to shorten the field goal here for Jake Moody. Terrell Bernard, their middle linebacker, makes the tackle. So here comes Jake to try the field goal. This would be about 45 yards away. He did kick at Michigan and Ann Arbor. Did kick last week at Lambeau, made a long field goal. They're going to clear away some space for him. Pat O'Donnell, the holder, the former Packer. Tabor Pepper will snap. 45-yarder right hash mark for Moody.
I'll be watching the plant foot of Jake Moody here on this slippery field.
Yeah, we saw him slip in pregame. He slipped on his first kickoff last week at Lambeau. Good snap, ball down. Moody stays upright, has the distance, and it is no good. Jake Moody misses.
Pulled it left.
It was on the right hash mark. Normally when he misses right hash, he misses right upright, but he tried to hook that ball back and he missed, and Buffalo will take over on their 35 when we come back. What is wrong with Christian McCaffrey? 7-3 Bills, 8:48 to play in the first half from Orchard Park. We're back right after these messages.
Myles Garrett and the Cleveland Browns.
Russell under pressure, brought down again. It's another sack for Myles Garrett.
Battle Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos.
Right side, he's got something there. Corley goes up, makes the catch. Touchdown, Denver.
Tomorrow at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. Catch the national broadcast on NFL Radio Channel 88. The Browns call on Sirius 83 XM 225. The Broncos call on Sirius 81 XM 226. In the car and on the Sirius XM app.
The fantasy football playoffs are coming. And if you want to win, you need to listen to Fantasy Sports Radio.
You should be watching who the other teams are cutting this week. There's going to be some good players.
We're here to help you overcome bye weeks, poor performance, and injuries.
You've got to have the depth. You cannot sleep on your weakest link.
You need our team of fantasy football experts now more than ever.
Some tips for late season waiver advice. Make sure you have some money for those final playoff games.
Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the Sirius XM app.
Nobody covers the National Football League.
They give Mahomes time for the end zone. He throws it. It's caught. Touchdown!
Like SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88. Our team of former players, coaches, and front office executives like Pat Kerwin, Jim Miller, Rich Gannon, Alex Smith, and Hall of Famer Bill Polian brings you closer to the game. If it's happening, we are there. Live from the Scouting Combine in March to the draft in April. And in the summer, SiriusXM NFL Radio takes you to all 32 training camps. We connect you with the history of the game on stage for Hall of Fame weekend. Hear all the primetime play-by-play action from opening night through the Super Bowl.
Spectacular in every way. Confetti flying in the air.
Your 24/7 home for the NFL all year long. SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
I'm Mariah Carey.
Dave LaGreca from SiriusXM's Busted Open, and I love pro wrestling. And so do you. And that's why I'm bringing it to you every day on the Busted Open podcast. Join me in a cast of pro wrestling Hall of Famers for reactions, insights, and interviews with the biggest names. Plus, weekly sessions all about their decades of wrestling expertise that we call the Masters Class. Download Busted Open now on the SiriusXM app or wherever you get your podcast.
Off right guard and goes 65 yards for a Buffalo touchdown. Here come the snowballs again. How do you get out to the right like that?
Wow, what a swing in momentum. It was good blocking up front from the right side of the offensive line. They had their jumbo package in there. They got everybody kicked down. And then Jalen Graham, who's out there playing linebacker, he does not get his fit. And Jair Brown comes up on a poor tracking angle, and James Cook bounces, and once he gets to open space, he's got a lot of juice.
65-yard touchdown run for James Cook. He has 11 rushing touchdowns this year. Bass makes the extra point, and Buffalo, on the very first snap of the series after McCaffrey limps off the field, they go 65 yards on one play for a touchdown. Buffalo 14. Niners 3. 8:38 to play, second quarter from Orchard Park. We're back right after these messages.
Touchdown!
Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the SiriusXM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the SiriusXM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with SiriusXM 360L radios.
Every NFL Sunday, you'll hear all the big plays on SiriusXM NFL Radio's Sunday Drive.
Touchdown, Buffalo!
Follow the entire league without changing the channel.
Chiefs are in the red zone. Let's go out to Kansas City.
Plus, fantasy football updates and post-game interviews.
From Baltimore, tight end Mark Andrews.
The Sunday Drive brings you closer to the NFL. Sundays noon to 8 Eastern on NFL Radio Channel 88 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
College basketball
basketball is back, and the road to the championship starts now on Sirius XM.
Knock it down!
Catch all the top games, the buzzer beaters, and the rivalries you live for in both men's and women's college basketball.
RJ Davis!
Whether you're driving, at home, or on the go, follow your favorite teams in every unforgettable moment. College basketball lives on Sirius XM. Anywhere you are, go to SiriusXM.com/sports to find out where to hear your favorite team.
Hey everyone, it's your friend John Mayer here. Genres aren't rock or pop or hip.
Bernardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for the justice you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. Bernardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
Well, it is called a Toyota scoring drive summary. It wasn't much of a drive. It was one play. As they went behind Alec Anderson, the jumbo extra lineman. Buffalo doesn't more than any team in football, and he just ran right by everybody. James Cook for a 65-yard touchdown on one play. It took 10 seconds.
Yeah, and an avalanche of momentum, of course, after the McCaffrey injury and the missed Jake Moody field goal. One play, 65-yard long house call.
Here's Tyler Bass with the kickoff. This will be a short one on the field of play. Debo will take it on the 3-yard line. Get an angle right, now go back left, and he gets tackled by Cole Bishop, the rookie safety, right at the end of the play there. You can't change directions on this stuff. You're ice skating. The injury to McCaffrey, the Niners are saying, is a right knee, not an Achilles tendon. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers Radio Network.
Interact with our stable of former players, coaches, and executives all day long on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
Well, minus Christian McCaffrey, it will be J.P. Mason and Isaac Guerrero will be the two running backs. First and 10 Niners, and their 23-yard line down 14-3. Going in motion, Juszczyk, and a comeback the other way. Handoff, J.P. Mason. Good run. Runs by a tackle of DeMar Hamlin. Two-hill trying to jump on his back, but Mason's all the way out to midfield. What a run by J.P. Mason as he gallops 27 yards.
Mason madness with the vision and the cutback. He just following Kyle Juszczyk and then just cuts off the back side of Jake Brendel. And the Buffalo Bills had overrun it. The footing is not great here. Terrell Bernard, inside linebacker, overruns it. Good block by Pooney on the second level. And J.P. Mason, madness, breaking tackles for a big pop.
Now Mason stays in. It's a true eye. Brock's under center. Juszczyk 2-point stance. They give it to Mason again off right guard. Get a cut back left. He rolls out for 4 or 5 more to the Buffalo 45-yard line. McCaffrey had 53 yards rushing with a long of 19 on 7 carries, 7.6 a pop. And now J.P. Mason, 5 carries, 45 yards, 9 yards a pop. Purdy's had a 3-yard scramble. They've already run for 100 yards tonight.
And they got to just stay with it and stay patient. And despite the score now, it's a 14-3 lead with Buffalo on that long touchdown run. 49ers can still, without question, do what they're doing. And I think Jalen Graham was in there for Fred Warner, who's also in the locker room.
Quick throw out to Debo Samuel. The Debo screen going right, and Buffalo is all over it there. Ed Oliver, their number 1 pick, 9 overall in 2019. A Bill now for his 7th year. Got out there, the big lineman, to get him on the ground. Only a 2-yard gain to Debo Samuel.
Did you hear what I just said?
Say it again.
Fred Warner also in the locker room.
I don't want you to say it again. You've lost Christian McCaffrey, the heartbeat of your offense, and now Fred Warner, who's been playing with a fractured right ankle since the New England game. They're saying he just has cramps for Warner. They'll get an IV bag, cramping up in this weather. It is taxing. Second down, third down, 4. Here's the handoff to Mason, runs for a first down.
Oh, nice.
Boy, you missed this ability, having Christian back. Christian's so great, so Mason's not gotten the carries. The forward lean there. Mason runs off the field. He may have need a moment there as he landed on the snow here, so Isaac Guerrero will come in, and Mason picks up 6 more yards in a first down.
And they are just attacking the gut of this Buffalo Bill defense. Buffalo has had some injuries up front. with their defensive line, and the 49ers are taking it to him north and south between the tackles.
Last time we saw Garendo run a lot was the game before the bye against Dallas when he had a big night rushing. He's to the side of Purdy in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Debo goes in orbit motion. Handoff. Garendo coming left. Runs into his own guy, Colton McKivitz. The right tackle pulled there and couldn't get out in space. Everything is slowed down here trying to run in this snow. And there's snow all over the field. And he ran right into Garendo. Garendo got no gain there.
Yeah, you'd love to see George Kittle get a better seal block than that. They crashed down in front of the inside shoulder of George Kittle, and typically if George can get his hands on you, he's got the footing to just run you. Footing is without question a challenge. No gain on the play.
Buffalo brings in Von Miller, the 2-time Super Bowl champion, a Super Bowl MVP, and the active leader in sacks, 127.5 out of a 2-point stance. Will line up over Kittle and McKivitz. Here he comes. McKivitz picks him up. Brock time, pumps, and now he's spun around and he's sacked. Eventually Von Miller got there, along with Jordan Phillips, the veteran. McKivitz did a good job on Von Miller. He ran the hooping out wide there, but Brock pumped and didn't deliver the ball.
Yeah, Brock just didn't want to let it go. It looked like he was certainly looking out to the right. And I thought that he had an inside play for, I think it was Debo on a slant. But nobody stopped for him in the middle of the zone. They ran right through it, got covered up. Brock tucked it and tried to get what he could. Ended up getting about a half a yard.
49ers need 9 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 of 4 on 3rd down. Ricky Pearsall goes in motion right. They have a bunch there. Jennings and Debo and Ricky. Here's Brock going to run away from a pressure by Von Miller. Going to get out to his right and get sacked from behind by Greg Rousseau. Got away from Vaughn. Couldn't get away from Rousseau. And now they're probably out of field goal range. Outside the 40-yard line.
I don't think there's any doubt. And a good job by Brock stepping up and stepping out. And thought he was going to be able to turn the corner and try to throw it. But Rousseau, the young, long defensive end, has got a lot of juice in that length. Just tracked Brock down and ripped him down by the leg.
I think all the Niners got to go into halftime and re-examine their cleats. Juwan Jennings is slipping virtually on every play. When he came out of his 2-point stance to run the route, he just slipped and almost fell down. O'Donnell noses the ball down, end over end. Codrington back, lets it go. It'll bounce. The snow will just act like a pillow here, and you'll be able to down it inside the 5. George Odom, the personal protector, downs it on the 2-yard line. You're not going to get the usual bounce off this synthetic turf in Orchard Park. Great punt there by O'Donnell, 38-yarder, and no return. So Buffalo will start on their 2-yard line. When we come back to Highmark Stadium, Bills 14, 49ers 3. On the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Have you been hurt or injured? If so, call Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for justice. A local law firm with a winning reputation who only gets paid if you win. Call Venardi Zurada at 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Let Venardi Zurada fight for the compensation you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free, no-obligation consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
49ers insider Matt Mayoka here to tell you that immediately following the game, tune into 49ers postgame live on NBC Sports Bay Area and streaming on the NBC Sports app as Carlos Ramirez, Rod Brooks, and Dante Winder have all the highlights and analysis. Plus, myself, Jennifer Lee Chan, and Laura Brett are on the scene with interviews from the key players. And don't forget, even more game day content on the NBC Sports Bay Area app. 49ers postgame live right after the game, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
49ers fans know the importance of a winning strategy on the field. Off the field, Dignity Health is here to help you develop your winning playbook for living a happy, healthy life. Our award-winning hospitals and care sites are supported by a lineup of 50,000 doctors, nurses, and extended care teams. Learn more about us at dignityhealth.org. The official healthcare partner for the San Francisco 49ers and Levi's Stadium. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Game on! Grayton Resort and Casino is a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers, California's premier entertainment destination with luxurious accommodations, world-class spa and salon, live entertainment, and award-winning dining. Plus the hottest slots and table games. It's the 49ers fans' favorite place to play. Get your game on. Conveniently located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. Visit GraytonResortCasino.com for more information. Grayton Resort and Casino, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
It's football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
We were wondering why Jalen Graham was on the field on the 65-yard touchdown run by James Cook. Fred Warner back in the 49er locker room is cramping up.
Cold weather cramps. It's been a long time since I heard of those. And remember, Demetrius Flanagan-Fowles inactive tonight. He is the backup Mike. So now they're down to their third Mike, middle linebacker, and Jalen Graham.
Campbell and Winters flank him. Hand off James Cook off the right side. Nice play there by Evan Anderson, making his first start in the NFL with all the injuries on the line. Javon Hargrave, of course, and Jordan Elliott out with a concussion. Evan Anderson, the undrafted lineman from Florida Atlantic, making the start. And he makes the tackle there, holding that to a 2-yard gain.
Well, now more pressure certainly is going to be on the defensive linemen to not only stalemate, that's not going to be good enough. They're going to have to win up front and disengage off blocks to help the depleted linebacker core behind them.
So Jalen Graham, the former 7th-round draft pick, second-year linebacker, playing Mike linebacker. D. Winters, second-year linebacker next to Devondre Campbell. 2nd and 8, Buffalo. Josh Allen from his goal line. Looks left, now right, pressured, throws, and it's caught by Dawson Knox all the way across the 30, 40. Jair Brown can't get him on the ground until he reaches the Buffalo 45-yard line. Just ran a seam route up the right seam. And Josh Allen hit Dawson Knox for a big one there, a gain of 39 yards.
And Dawson Knox only has, I believe, 14 catches on the play. It looked like it was cover 3, so the safety buzzed out to the flat. Or Charvarius Ward quarters went deep. I don't know what that defense was. That was a mental error in coverage. Nobody carried the seam route. You cannot anticipate, unless it was man, D. Winters just busted, but somebody did.
Buffalo will take this down to the 2-minute warning. They don't have to run a play, and they will not. We'll hit the 2-minute warning here. Thank you, Alex Kemp. The 2-minute warning is brought to you by Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff with Xfinity, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers here in Western New York. The good stuff is a December snowstorm, and they're having one all weekend right when the Niners arrive, and they're running all over the 49ers, and McCaffrey hurt his right knee. 14-3, Buffalo on the Buffalo on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Get ready for the game with same-day delivery from Safeway. We'll handpick all your game day favorites and bring the tailgate straight to your home. Grab snacks, drinks, party platters, and more without missing kickoff, all for the same price you see in store. From prep to play, we've got your game day covered. Order online at Safeway.com and get $20 off your first online order when you enter SAFE20 at checkout. Win big with Safeway same-day delivery.
49ers insider Matt Mayoka here to tell you that immediately following the game, tune into 49ers postgame live on NBC Sports Bay Area and streaming on the NBC Sports app as Carlos Ramirez, Rod Brooks, and Dante Widner have all the highlights and analysis. Plus, myself, Jennifer Lee Chan, and Laura Brett are on the scene with interviews from the key players. And don't forget, even more game day content on the NBC Sports Bay Area app. 49ers postgame live right after the game, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
Traveling to an away game to watch the 49ers win big? Get ready to celebrate. Celebrated a little too much? Time to sleep in. Slept in and gonna miss that flight home? Time to change your flight without paying change fees thanks to United. So when will you worry about getting back? Tomorrow. Maybe?
United, proud to fly the San Francisco 49ers. Does not include basic economy unless a United waiver applies. Exceptions apply for certain international flights.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
From Western New York, Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, 49ers and Buffalo Bills game presented to you by Delta Dental.
Fred
Buffalo's
Warner
going,
back on the field.
Good sign. And by Buffalo's going to a jumbo lineup with Alec Anderson, number 70, reporting eligible. They run right behind him with a big run by Cook again. Same run. He went for the 65-yard run right behind the jumbo lineman, Anderson, of right tackle, and tight end extended to him. He goes for 18 more yards on this run.
Yeah, the exact same run, and just absolutely gashed him. And again, it looked like a bad run fit by Jair Brown, and that's a tough little set as he's defending the tight end, and then the receiver, Mac Hollins, is the second guy who ends up getting him pinned to the inside, and James Cook. That is a good, well-designed run right at the teeth of the 49ers defense.
Last week in Lambeau was Josh Jacobs running all over the 49ers. Tonight it's James Cook. 7 carries, 89 yards, 65-yard touchdown. They give it to him again. Breaking tackle, second level, inside the 49er 30 before Renardo Green will knock him down. They're running all over the 49ers. 10 more yards for James Cook. It'll give him 99 yards rushing on the night.
Yeah, and a bad tracking angle, and I hate to be redundant, but again, this time it's D. Winters, who is unblocked and right where he needs to be. It was good eyes and good vision, but not a good angle trying to get his body in front of James Cook and miss the tackle.
1st and 10, Buffalo on the 49er 28-yard line. Anderson going in motion. The jumbo lineman, the extra tight end, had to jump over a snow pile to line up at right tackle. Outside of it, Allen got a quick throw out. Low one caught by Amari Cooper as they coop here in Buffalo the way they did in Oakland when he was there, Dallas when he was there, and Cleveland when he was there. Before he got traded to Buffalo, first game, he caught a touchdown pass, didn't even know the play against Tennessee, had a couple of nice catches against KC last game. So that gained 7 yards, 2nd and 3, Buffalo with 1:07 to play in the first half on the 49er 21-yard line. It is 14-3 Bills. We're back right after these messages.
Sometimes you only get one look at greatness. After all, there's only one Joe Montana, only one Jerry Rice, and one Ronnie Lott. There's only one Lombardi Trophy, only one case.
The UEFA Champions League is back on Sirius XM FC, and this year it's bigger than ever.
Absolutely ridiculous from Real Madrid. Merseyside magic from Mo Salah.
Now with more matches featuring soccer's most iconic clubs as they battle it out for European supremacy.
What a start for Inter! Haaland scores the hat-trick!
From the league phase to the final, the Champions League is on Sirius XM FC 157 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
This is Dave LaGreca from SiriusXM's Busted Open, and I love pro wrestling. And so do you. And that's why I'm bringing it to you every day on the Busted Open podcast. Join me in a cast of pro wrestling Hall of Famers for reactions, insights, and interviews with the biggest names. Plus, weekly sessions all about their decades of wrestling expertise that we call the Masters Class. Download Busted Open now on the SiriusXM app or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's the holidays, and SiriusXM's Doctor Radio is here to help with a healthy holiday survival guide. Enjoy your holiday meals without overdoing it.
Trying to avoid indigestion, bloating, and reflux.
Managing you and your family's mental health.
Seasonal depression, relationship struggles, stress, and burnout.
It's Doctor Radio's Healthy Holiday Survival Guide. Available now on the SiriusXM app. Spread the word. Anyone can enjoy SiriusXM in the car during our Listen Free event, happening now through December 2nd.
Winterfest at California's Great America has all the lights and festivities you need to make your whole team happy. Open select nights November 29th through January 5th. Get tickets at cagreatamerica.com.
.107 to play in the first half. 2nd and 3, Buffalo on the 49er 21-yard line, looking to expand their late half lead. They're up 14-3 right now. Play action, a roll, and a throw into the flat to James Cook. Going to take it down the sideline. Nick McLeod will push him out of bounds, but he's inside the 10, out on the 9-yard line.
What a
and
good
Buffalo
play.
was inside the Toyota red zone.
What a good play call by Joe Brady. And just, I mean, they hit with that little keeper running back out of the backfield, hit the edge blitz perfectly with Malik Mustafa, the safety, coming off the edge. And the hot route right there. I mean, just well designed. Ready for the 49er edge pressure.
13 yards to James Cook. He has 100 yards rushing, Cook does. Josh Allen's only thrown the ball 8 times in the first half. He's 7 of 8 for 89 yards. They bring in the extra lineman here, Anderson. Handoff again. Cook dodging 49ers. Evan Anderson will grab him and throw him back there shy of the 5-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd down and goal from the 7-yard line.
I think absolutely critical.
San Francisco.
49ers call a timeout. Kyle Shanahan wants to touch the ball before halftime, Tim, and the one good thing is the Niners will get the ball to start the second half.
That's why I think it's absolutely critical to hold them just to a field goal opportunity here, and if they make it at 17-3, that's certainly different than 21-3 as the 49ers do get the ball coming out of the break.
Scoreboard Update is sponsored by Putnam Family Dealerships. Car shopping driven by you. Watching football all day today, and there were some wild games. Seattle held off the Jets. They came from behind to win 26-21. Seattle in first place in the NFC West now with a 3-game winning streak. They are 7-5. Arizona lost by a point to Sam Darnold in Minnesota, 23-22. It drops Arizona to 6-6. The Rams won their game in New Orleans 21-14. They, like Arizona, are 6-6.
Here's where you got to handle Josh Allen and his legs. In the red zone, the low red zone, close to the goal line.
He's under center now, 2nd and goal, 7-yard line. Keep game. Tight end's open. Allen going to roll to his right, throw for a jump ball, but he threw it away to their 3rd or 4th tight end. Without Dalton Kincaid, they've elevated Zach Davidson, the 2nd-year tight end from Central Missouri. Similar action on the Cook ball in the flat, where they half-roll the quarterback, and he's got a 2-way option to throw it or to run it. He couldn't do either on that play.
No, it looked like he was just late seeing it, because it looked like Zach Davidson had Fred Warner and had him beat by a couple of yards as he came from behind the formation. Josh Allen didn't see it. I think D. Winters in his face certainly had an impact, and he basically just threw it away over the tight end's head.
Now Allen goes into an empty set, but he's never empty because this quarterback can run. They have 2 receivers right and 3 left. Shotgun snap to Allen. Stays in the pocket. Now going to throw for the end zone for Mac Collins. He makes the catch on Charvarius Ward. And here come the snowballs again. Allen was perfectly still in the pocket with the snow. He just stood there. And so did Charvarius Ward and Hollins. They were like all just standing around. And he just threw the ball to Hollins, who's a big receiver at 6'4". He just took it away from Charvarius.
Yeah, he bounced to the outside as Josh Allen just threw him open. Again, it was tight coverage, as you said, just sitting in the corner of the end zone. Charvarius Ward is all over Mac Hollins. He's not even trying to run a route. And then he just gets a subtle little push off and is able to get both feet in bounds as Charvarius Ward was trying to push him out. That's just a bigger body on Charvarius Ward that says, I'm bigger than you, and I'm going to push off and get this football.
Tyler Bass with the extra point. I think they celebrate when he makes an extra point more than when Buffalo scores a touchdown. They average almost 30 a game. The guy's missed 4 extra points this year. He's made all 3 tonight. And Buffalo was opened up a 21-3 lead here with 41 seconds to go. That was a 97-yard drive. After the Patrick O'Donnell punt pinned him into the 3-yard line, they go 9 plays in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And that's just big to big. Josh Allen at 6'4" is a big quarterback. And he threw it to Mac Hollins, who was also 6'4", for the touchdown on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Imagine if the 2024 Toyota Tacoma were available in your fantasy football draft. Check these stats. 326 horsepower. Hello? 465 pound-feet of torque. Jackpot. Available with 4-wheel drive and as a hybrid. Touchdown! The 2024 Toyota Tacoma is all about adventurous design and toughness on the trail. Too late for fantasy football? Okay, well, how about a Tacoma for your fantasy driveway team? Toyota, let's go places. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Game day in the Bay. The air is electric, the crowd is roaring, and the 49ers are ready to take the field. Whether you're tailgating with friends at the stadium or watching from the comfort of home, Levi's has always been a part of that tradition. Just like the 49ers, we're all in on heart, grit, and the spirit of never backing down. Because what makes us great. Suit up in Levi's and become a part of the enduring tradition. Shop now at Levi.com or a store near you. Together, we make game day legendary. Let's go Niners!
Calling all 49ers fans, your ultimate adventure awaits in Los Cabos. Imagine setting sail on the sparkling waters of the Sea of Cortez, teeing off like a pro on world-class golf courses, and savoring award-winning cuisine where the desert and the mountains meet the sea. Feel the vibrant culture of Los Cabos come alive and elevate your vacation game. Don't wait. Head to visitloscabos.travel and start planning your dream getaway.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza. Thank you.
But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Ooh, too high. Yeah, we've all been there. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
Be there December 12th for Thursday Night Football at Levi Stadium as the San Francisco 49ers take on the Los Angeles Rams. This battle of NFC West rivals is presented by Rakuten. Tickets are available now. Secure your seats today at 49ers.com/tickets.
Well, 49ers did get off to a great start defensively, forcing a 3-and-out, got down the field. Moody made a field goal. Nice return by Jacob Cowing, and ever since then it's been all Buffalo. They've scored 3 straight possessions, touchdowns. Here's Deebo Samuel from the goal line after the Bass kickoff at angle right 20, 25. Breaks a tackle nicely there. And he's finally dropped it around the 30-yard line. That's Cam Lewis.
Just dripped off that big lower body at Deebo Samuel.
Cam Lewis plays a lot in their dime package. Also their backup nickelback to Taron Johnson, was he was out for a couple of games. So see if they can do something here before halftime, Tim. How daring do you want to get? Niners have 2 timeouts left, 35 seconds to go, starting on their own 30-yard line. You are kicking into the wind.
I would start by getting the right shoes on.
At halftime, yeah. Jay Bird can help you there. Brock Purdy in the shotgun, J.P. Mason to his side. The big news, the Christian McCaffrey right knee injury. There's a punt draw. Mason off the left side. Good run. Taron Johnson, their good tackling nickelback, will drop him after a gain of 9 yards.
Little pump draw. Brock Purdy fakes the pass and then turns and hands it to J.P. Mason. Again, straight downhill.
Kyle Shanahan calls a timeout. They have 1 left with 27 seconds to go. How do you get in a field goal range here? Kicking into the wind. Obviously, with the snow coming down, it's been snowing all game. It actually started before the game, and the snow blowers are out to give us an indication of the numbers on each hash mark and then each down 5-yard line. Each team, the first time we've had an NFL game all year where each team has over 100 yards rushing in the first half. And that'll be the story. It's hard to throw and catch the ball in these conditions.
Well, maybe right now, and again, the wind is kind of swirling, but the snow is coming straight down. Maybe Brock Purdy on first down here attempts a shot, hoping for a hookup or a penalty to one of the wideouts.
Or somebody slips.
Yeah.
First and 10 Niners on the 40-yard line. First and 10. Mason goes in bumper motion out to the left. Purdy a straight drop and a screen to Deebo Samuel. Blockers out in front, Barch and Brendel. But a nice tackle there by their middle linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
Oh, he's good, isn't he?
He really is. He's taken over. Rookie year didn't play a whole lot. Last year, 143 tackles. And this year he's got over 60, 7-yard gain. He's so fast, and he plays the run well. He's their Mike linebacker and their green dot guy. And we have a timeout called again with 10 seconds to go in the half. Play did stop. The 49ers spiked the ball after the play. They did not call a timeout. They're going to keep the last timeout. So it's 3rd and 3. That play gained 7 on the screen. And then a spike by Purdy. You got to get to about the 30-yard line to even try a field goal here in these conditions. Purdy in the gun. Jawan Jennings left. Now another stoppage of play and a timeout called by Buffalo.
Buffalo, the second of the half.
John McDermott, their 8th-year head coach. He took over in Buffalo the same time Kyle took over. And they made the playoffs 7 of 8 years. They win the game tonight. They're going to win the AFC East for a 5th straight year.
Yeah, opportunity for a hat and T-shirt night tonight. And think about before Coach got here, it was 17 years of a playoff drought for the Buffalo Bills.
The longest in the history of the NFL.
McDermott is a really, really good coach. And Bobby Babbage, who he did promote to defensive coordinator, has a history with Kyle Shanahan. They were all on the staff together in Cleveland years ago.
Now we have a 3rd down and 3. Niners so far 2 of 5 on third down, but really it's more than that. You got to get to the Buffalo 30 here with 10 seconds to go in the half. Brock back, looking, throws out left, and it is caught by Jawan Jennings on Rasul Douglas. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 4 seconds to go in the half.
That's the guy you want to attack if you're going to hit the perimeter and try to get past level 2. And it was good time for Brock Purdy, who stepped into that and drove it right to Jawan Jennings on the outcut. Let's see what they got
55-yard field goal. That gained 17 yards. So they're going to clear off a spot right in the Bills logo at midfield here. It's on the left hash mark. Pat O'Donnell, a very good holder, former Packer, will find a spot. It's dry enough with the snow. Moody backs up. This will be a 55-yard field goal into the wind. Tabor Pepper will snap. Good snap, little high. O'Donnell got it down. Jake, a line drive. Is it going to be long enough? No. It is short and no good. He's missed 2 field goals, but this one will be as time expires. He missed 3 in Tampa. Completely different situation and condition. A high snap from Pepper, and it was down by O'Donnell. Jake got his foot down. It looked like it just was
Yeah, it was
short.
well short. And that was a line drive kick. And that did not have a lot of air underneath it, but no question that wind shear knocked it down.
All right, so all the players, including Moody, may have to go into halftime and readjust the length of their cleats, whatever you do to play in the snow here with this synthetic turf. The real situation is McCaffrey. What has happened to McCaffrey? The right knee, he had the bilateral Achilles tendonitis in training camp, Tim, meaning both legs. This was the right one. He was just starting to rip. 18-yard screen, 12 yards, 18 yards. He was running all over Buffalo. Took a toss, 18 toss, a play we've seen so many times, trying to go right edge. Took like 4 steps and then just went down.
Yeah, I wonder, and if I remember on the play that he got tripped up by Taylor Rapp, that was going to be a house call if he didn't get tripped up, and he got that downhill run to the middle safety. He went up in the air as he was going down. He landed straight on that right knee. And I'm wondering if that's what got the party started in terms of that knee issue.
And something he gave out. It was non-contact. He just took the 4 steps going right and then just went into a slide. Just gave himself up and lost 5 yards on the play. So we'll get you more of an update. We may have to wait for Kyle after the game to hear. John Dickinson here in Buffalo with us. He will have tonight's United Airlines 49ers halftime report. All Buffalo. Niners scored first in the Moody field goal to go up 3-0, and then Buffalo scored 3 straight times. And they lead here 21-3 at halftime on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Not all guarantees are created equal. That's what makes the Total Trust Guarantee from Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service so special. It gives you 20/20 vision into the work we do. And now, you can get $10 off any 17-point oil change. Go to SpeedyOil.com/save for details. Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, where you're in and out and back on the road with full service and total trust. Most vehicles, discount off regular price. See store for details. See website for details on the Total Trust Guarantee.
This season, Chevy brings classic pairings, cookies and milk, mistletoe and kisses, and your holiday plans and a new Chevy. Silverado 1500 gives you power and capability with 430 pound-feet of torque to haul your holiday tree. Equinox EV and the all-new Equinox offer award-winning quality and style to see you through the holiday season. See why Chevy makes everything better and brighter. See your Bay Area Chevy dealer today.
This is the United Airlines 49ers halftime report. Sponsored by United Airlines, the official airline of the San Francisco 49ers. Now, here's John Dickinson.
49ers trailing the Bills 21-3 here at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, as the 49ers jumped out to a 3-0 lead. In this one, they forced a 3-and-out on the Bills' first series, but that would be the only time the Bills would touch the ball and not score a touchdown in the first half. 49ers able to get a Jake Moody 33-yard field goal to take the lead on their first offensive series. 49ers running the ball effectively early. Christian McCaffrey with runs of 6 and 19 on that opening series. Brock Purdy able to hit George Kittle for 7 yards. Jordan Mason a run for 11. But the 49ers had to settle for 3 and the early 3-0 lead here in the game in Orchard Park. Bills would answer thanks in part to a penalty. 49ers had the Bills at 3rd and 9 on their own 31, but an illegal contact penalty against Mooney Ward extended the drive, and then Josh Allen got going, picked up a first down on a 3rd and 1 run. 3rd and 6, Allen picked up 7 for another first down, and the Bills able to start to get their running attack going. James Cook with a run for 5 yards, and then Ray Davis for 13 before Davis would take it into the end zone from 5 yards out. Bills at that point up 7-3. 49ers then able to drive the field, but their drive stalled on a Jake Moody field goal miss from 44 yards. McCaffrey again rolling on that series, runs of 12, and then nearly broke one for a touchdown that went for 18. But Purdy, after a penalty on a ball that Damar Hamlin had picked off, illegal contact penalty for Hamlin. McCaffrey, though, then went down in the play that would flip the momentum for the entire first half.
First and 10, 29-yard line. Hamlin coming down, showing a blitz off the edge. They tossed to McCaffrey the other way, and he just slipped down. He went into a slot. Is he all right? McCaffrey's hobbling off the field.
He's not.
Christian McCaffrey took a 18 toss going right, 2 steps into it.
No, it was non-contact. Something happened without question.
And McCaffrey immediately to the blue tent at that point, and then would walk to the 49ers locker room. We'll get you an update on the Dignity Health injury report on McCaffrey's status for this one. 49ers drive stalls out from that point, and the game really flipped from that point on. Missed Moody field goal. Bills then off the missed field goal. James Cook, a 65-yard touchdown run, and it is 14-3 right then. 49ers then punt, and the Bills on San Francisco again before the half. A 39-yard pass play from Josh Allen to Dawson Knox. Then Cook breaks off another big run. He's over 100 yards rushing in the first half. And on 3rd down and goal from the 7, Josh Allen capped the 9-play, 97-yard drive as he hit Mac Hollins in the front corner of the end zone for a touchdown. Bills lead it 21-3. Now time for that Dignity Health injury report, sponsored by Dignity Health, the official healthcare partner of the 49ers. Kevin Givens was questionable to return with a chest injury. Christian McCaffrey, officially a knee injury, went to the tent. We played the clip for you there. Then to the locker room. Fred Warner had cramps, and his return was questionable, though he did return to the game for the 49ers. 21-3 Bills in snowy Buffalo. We'll be back with more of the United Airlines 49ers halftime report right after these messages.
Through the years.
Is Travis Kelce's agent. He's going to be bigger than The Rock. I'm not kidding.
Catch the Howard Stern Show.
Today is Fan Appreciation Day.
Live at 7 a.m. Eastern on Howard 100 and the Sirius XM app.
Give back this holiday season and join the fight against hunger. With Sirius XM.
And second half action with Greg and Tim. It's coming up. 49ers trailing the Bills 21-3, and that's all right after these messages.
Myles Garrett and the Cleveland Browns.
Russell under pressure, brought down again. It's another sack for Myles Garrett.
Battle Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos.
Right side, he's got something there. Corley goes up, makes the catch. Touchdown, Denver.
Tomorrow at 8:15 p.m. Eastern, catch the national broadcast on NFL Radio Channel 88. The Browns call on Sirius 83 XM 225. The Broncos call on Sirius 81 XM 226. In the car and on the Sirius XM app.
Hey, this is Ken Schrader.
And Kenny Wallace, inviting you to listen to our podcast, Herman Schrader, every week on Dirty Mo Media and Sirius XM.
We'll chime in on what's going on in NASCAR today, rehash stories from our racing careers,
and talk about things that have always been between us. Until now, we're always honest.
And sometimes truthful. But we're warning you, we're playing by nobody's rules.
Listen on the Sirius XM app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome back to snowy Orchard Park, New York. Snowing all game and snowing pretty hard here as we get ready to start the second half. Our copyrighted broadcast is on. The broadcast are reserved, and a rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of the broadcast without the express written permission of the San Francisco 49ers is prohibited. The Niners will get the ball to start the second half. As we always tell you, Kyle Shanahan re-scripts at halftime, 4 runs, 4 passes. May want to go heavy run, even with the injury to Christian McCaffrey. Tim, they had 166 total yards in the first half, and they had 119 yards rushing. And McCaffrey obviously got off to a great start before the right knee injury. But J.P. Mason came right behind him. Christian had 7 carries for 53 yards. J.P. had 7 carries. He had 62 yards in the first half.
Yeah, you may want to run it, obviously, as much as you can. The footing is terrible for both sides. I don't see as many Buffalo Bills, though, falling on their faces trying to get off the rock. Defensively, you may want to change your stance a little bit. Get your feet more up underneath you. You know, Kasarik loves those guys in the stretch, penetrating and getting off the foot, off the snap, and trying to penetrate. You might want to get into a little more of a frog stance, collect yourself. I played in Chicago on the frozen tundra. You better have your feet under you. You're going to do a face plant. And very unfortunate for Christian McCaffrey. And I do think that he hurt his knee on the previous run, where he got tripped up by Taylor Rapp after the big run down the middle of the field and took a heavy shot to the knee as he landed on the turf. I think he thought he could go back and then unable to, and he just went down on the play where it was -5. But either way, the 49ers can pound it and get right back into this football game.
Tyler Bass will kick off. He will kick from west to east here at Highmark Stadium, the home of the Bills since 1973. And back to return, Deebo Samuel waiting on the 49er goal line. In front of him is J.P. Mason. And the kickoff, Deebo will take on the 3 with a hop start, 10, 15, 20, good angle right, 25, 30. Good return again to start the second half. Breaking tackles all the way inside the Buffalo 40-yard line.
Love that.
Well, he had the 87-yard return to open the second half last Sunday at Lambeau. It was negated on the Scoreboard hold, but a big kickoff return again by Deebo Samuel here as he gives the 49ers a drive start on the Buffalo 38-yard line.
Yeah, had everybody sealed for the sideline return, and then it was J.P. Mason that took care of the kicker, and Deebo punches this thing deep into their territory.
60-yard kickoff return by Deebo. Had an 87-yarder all come back on the Scoreboard hold last week. Christian McCaffrey has been ruled out for the remainder of the game with a right knee injury. Mason the lone back, Brock under center. Can. Juszczyk lines up, offset left in a 2-point stance. Hand off to Mason off the right side. He makes that. Oliver missed in the offensive backfield, got behind Barch. Barch not happy, he missed the block there, trying to come across. And also Barch is moving his right leg around like he may have hurt his knee. J.P. Mason able to swerve his way for a gain of 2 yards. Barch is starting for Aaron Banks, Tim, who was out with a concussion, so you got a whole new left side of the line without Trent Williams, without the outer Banks. You've got Jalen Moore at left tackle and Barch at left guard.
And I would anticipate Buffalo will get a little more out of their 2 shell, which they're showing right now with 2 safeties back. They will get these guys, I think, closer to the line of scrimmage.
Ricky Pearsall goes in long motion right to left. Brock back on 2nd and 8, throws over the middle. Diving catch by Jawan Jennings there through the snow. Taylor Rapp, the safety, was right there along with Rasul Douglas.
Great catch.
Nice catch by Jennings. Had a dive across the middle to make the catch. Picked up 14 yards there on the Buffalo 21-yard line.
And really, it was a one-handed catch as he pinned it to his shoulder pad. I love that deep in cut versus the 3 deep. They did rock the extra safety up into the box, and they ran the beater to Jawan Jennings out on the weak side.
1st and 10, 49ers on the Buffalo 21-yard line, trying to get back into the game. Handoff to Mason, going to get wide right, break a tackle there, and go down the sideline. He's covered in snow as he gets the sideline there, the Niners sideline. Matt Milano missed the tackle there, just returning after missing about 14 months with a broken leg and a torn bicep. 2-yard gain there by J.P. Mason.
Good seal block out on the edge by Jawan Jennings, so Mason was able to bounce it out to the corner, but unfortunately got tracked down, as you said, only got 3 yards.
49ers back inside the Toyota red zone, where they have struggled all year, as you know. 25th in the NFL, scoring about half the time inside the red zone. Buffalo defense is number 10 in the NFL red zone. Here's the handoff, J.P. Mason, gaping hole. He bangs inside the 10-yard line. And he's dropped there. There's a 49er down and prone. And now getting out very slowly.
Looks like, I think it's Jake Brendel.
No, it's Jawan Jennings.
I think Jawan was hurt on the play before as he was getting the seal block. It looked like he was a little shook up.
And he's limping back to the huddle. Jawan Jennings went flat down, Tim.
Yeah, he took it. It looked like J.P. Mason, as Taylor Rapp took his legs out and knifed right through him, he landed on the legs of Jawan Jennings trying to block down the field.
9-yard gain by J.P. Mason, 1st and goal, 9-yard line. Isaac Arendo is the back now. Purdy sends Debo in motion right to left, movement on the line. And the 49ers false start. Von Miller came crashing across.
It's going to be on Buffalo, I believe.
Von Miller jumped in the neutral zone.
Defense number 40. Half the distance to the goal line. 1st down.
What a career for Von Miller. 10.5 years in Denver. He was the Super Bowl 50 MVP, won by the Broncos over Carolina at Levi's. A half year in L.A. with the Rams. Won a 2nd Super Bowl there. And now a 3rd-year Buffalo Bill. He's been ravaged by injuries, but he's healthy. They use him mainly on 3rd downs now.
Yeah, he wants to rush the passer. He does have 4 sacks after a tremendous down year for him last year. I don't think he had a sack for the Bills in limited play opportunities.
1st and goal, Niners 4-yard line. Blast play to Kyle Juszczyk. Juszczyk throws the ball on the goal line. And Epinesa picks it up for Buffalo. Bernard, the quarterback, going to run back the other way down the sideline. They'll knock him out of bounds. Christian Benford, the corner, scooped it up. Kyle Juszczyk was going in the end zone for a touchdown, and he fumbled the ball on the 1-yard line.
What a huge error. And this, a forced error by the Buffalo Bill defense, who is their 22nd takeaway on the season, as Kyle Juszczyk on the fullback force had an opportunity. And Benford picks it up off the turf and takes it past midfield.
Yeah, they'll be on the 49er end of the field when we come back. What a flip of momentum again in this game. It is still 21-3 Buffalo, 11:45 to play, 3rd quarter from Orchard Park on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Wine and football can be complicated, but you don't have to be an expert to be a fan. This NFL season, we're ditching the rulebook and raising a glass to what's easy. Pinot Grigio and pizza bagels? Go for it. We don't throw penalty flags for unlikely pairings because Barefoot Wine and the San Francisco 49ers are a winning team. So huddle up and uncomplicate the game with wines that are easy to love. Barefoot, the official wine sponsor of the NFL.
Copyright 2022 Barefoot Cellars, Modesto, California. All rights reserved. Enjoy responsibly. 21+. Gold Bar Whiskey, the official whiskey of the 49ers, is a whiskey for the faithful. Proudly made right here in the Bay Area. Gold Bar Whiskey is double casked in California red wine barrels and comes in a beautiful, eye-catching gold bar-shaped bottle. The perfect whiskey for any fan looking to raise the bar at home or away. Ask for Gold Bar Whiskey at Levi's Stadium, at major retailers, or shop online today at goldbarwhiskey.com. Gold Bar Whiskey by Gold Bar Bottle Company, 40% alcohol by volume. Please enjoy responsibly.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
Let's get ready for some football! As the official ticket marketplace of the 49ers and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified 49ers tickets. And even if your plans get broken up, or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/49ers.
Get ready for the game with same-day delivery from Safeway. Order online at Safeway.com and get $20 off your first online order when you enter SAFE20 at checkout.
Kyle Juszczyk on fullback force. Got down to around the 1-yard line, and then Taylor Rapp, the former Ram, turned Buffalo Bill. Well, he made so many big plays for Buffalo. The interception against Joe Flacco in Indianapolis 2 games ago. Last game, the interception against Patrick Mahomes in the first drive, and he punched that ball out, and Christian Benford scooped it up and ran it back 47 yards.
And he saved 2 touchdown runs already in this game. The one on McCaffrey early, where McCaffrey, the play before he hurt his knee, which I think is the play he actually started to hurt his knee, and then J.P. Mason in the middle of the field just a few plays ago. Big game for Taylor Rapp.
Buffalo takes over on their 48-yard line. Leonard Floyd almost jumped off sides. He got back onside. Dawson Knox with a wham block there on Evan Anderson. They give it to James Cook, the back, breaking tackles, and he pushes out to the 49er 45-yard line.
Man, missed tackle by Malik Mustafa flying down into the box. Cook is a good back. He is just a slasher on the inside and has the speed to bounce the edge. Very good cutback runner. Has had a really good season.
Has reported eligible.
They bring in again the jumbo lineman Alec Anderson. Talking to Kelly Skipper, their running back coach, they wanted Cook to get stronger in his legs. He really got stronger. He's breaking way more tackles this year than he did last year, and he ran for over 1,100 yards last year. They give it to him again, straight ahead, stays patient in the hole, and then gets whipped down by an angry Malik Collins.
Perfect by Malik Collins. And the 49ers slid the front late, but Malik Collins had a one-on-one opportunity. And remember I told you earlier, stalemating's not going to be good enough. Got to win up front, disengage, get rid of these blockers. Perfect by Malik Collins right there. And it looks like the 49ers have kind of changed their stances a little bit and got their feet and their legs up underneath them.
Well, they got to get their legs. They got to stay upright. Okuwano playing at one end and Leonard Floyd on the other end, minus Nick Bosa. Evan Anderson started the game for the first time in the NFL. He's inside along with Malik Collins. They put Josh Allen in the gun. Big play here, 3rd and 2. Quick throw out wide to Shakir. Incomplete. Josh Allen barely had a grip on a ball and threw it out to Khalil Shakir, their slot wide receiver, wide. And after a pause, Buffalo is going to punt the ball away.
Now keep your defense on the field if you're the 49ers, and they're not going to. They're bringing the punt return team out here.
Be careful. Matthew Smiley is their special teams coordinator. It's a 4th down and 2 on the 49er 44-yard line. Sam Martin is their punter. And back to return Jacob Cowing on the 49er 10. Will they punt the ball here? Adams coming in as he's moving off there, the gunner, the jammer. They went for a block. He got out of the way, end over end. It'll bounce inside the 10, and the Bills will down it on the 5-yard line. So they did punt the ball away, but it was nicely done there by Sam Martin again with the snow. And there's a couple of inches on the field easily. The ball just not bouncing at all. 38-yard punt by Martin with no return. 49ers will take it on their 6-yard line when we come back to Orchard Park. 10-10 to play, 3rd quarter. All Bills up 21-3 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza. Thank you.
But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Ooh, too high. Yeah, we've all been there. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
From the bustling parking lots filled with tailgaters to the packed stands of Levi's Stadium, the spirit of the San Francisco 49ers is everywhere. And right there with that winning spirit woven into every cheer and every celebration is Levi's. Together, we symbolize the teamwork of strength, resilience, and a legacy that continues to inspire. Step up for the red and gold with Levi's and show your 49ers pride. Find your fit at Levi.com or in-store. Let's make every 49ers game day unforgettable.
The 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser is a ride football fans can truly appreciate. It's got the giddy-up of a running back on account of 326 horsepower. It pulls like an all-pro offensive tackle thanks to 465 pound-feet of torque. With standard four-wheel drive, it's a beast in all conditions. And the kicker, it's a hybrid. Get inspired by the legendary 2024 Land Cruiser. Toyota, let's go places. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Get your game on at Safeway. Earn 4 times 4U points on participating items and opt in for a chance to redeem Game On points and win free groceries for a year or 49ers experiences. Just look for the specially marked tags in-store and shop participating items to start earning. Redeem for catalog items like a Chevron gift card, a Great America gift card, 49ers swag, and more. The more items you shop, the more Game On points you'll earn. Click on the Safeway app or sign up at Safeway.com/Game On to begin playing today.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Alongside Tim Ryan, Greg Papa. Back at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, the 49ers start on their own 6-yard line. They got to get a drive here with 10-10 to go third quarter, down 21-3. Purdy in the shotgun. Mason to his right. Juszczyk goes in motion, rides the mesh point. Purdy pulls it, throws out right. Catch. Jennings lost the ball. Is it a catch, fumble, or no catch?
Incomplete.
No catch. Incomplete there to Juwan Jennings. Got 2 hands on the ball, but struggling in these elements as we pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers Radio Network.
Listen to groundbreaking interviews and thrilling play-by-play all season long. Touchdown! On Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the Sirius XM app.
Second down 10. 49ers on their 6-yard line having a hard time. Gripping it and ripping it, catching it, running, staying up. The best thing they can do is run the ball. J.P. Mason runs into a wall off right side as George Kittle got pushed back on the block. 1-yard gain. Third down and 9 coming up. The 49ers drove effectively on their first drive, went 48 yards. Moody at a 33-yard field goal. But since that point, missed field goal from 55, punt, missed field goal from 45. Then to start the second half, they got to the Buffalo 1-yard line and Juszczyk fumbled.
Yeah, that's 13 points of missed opportunities. 49ers
have driven inside Buffalo territory all 5 drives, and they only have 3 points. Now they're up against it, 3rd and 10 on the 6. Well, they're throwing snowballs at the Niners. Purdy back, throws middle, juggling, drop by George Kittle, and he almost dropped the ball right into the hands of Cam Lewis, their dime back, for an interception.
And May had an opportunity with that tight end screen to pick up that first down, even though it was 3rd and 10. Was really well executed up front. Blockers in front of George Kittle and bobbled it a couple of times. And fortunate that Cam Lewis didn't get that. That's very unusual for George to have that kind of drop on a tight end screen like that.
These are unusual conditions. He is from Iowa, of course, played at Iowa. 49ers, O'Donnell barely got the punt away. They went for the block. Codrington with a catch in midfield to the 49er 45, and then taken down to the 49er 43-yard line. And it is Brandon Codrington, undrafted player by the Jets this year. A rookie out of North Carolina Central.
And a very good returner.
And then Buffalo and Brandon Beane is watching the game to the box to our left, traded for him. And he's their number 1 kick and punt returner. So Buffalo, after a 9-yard return following a 48-yard punt by O'Donnell, will start on the 49er 43-yard line when we come back. 49ers down 21-3 with 9:03 to play, third quarter from Orchard Park. We're back right after these messages.
Here's what's happening on Sirius XM Sports.
A marquee matchup in frigid western New York as the Buffalo Bills host the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Football on Sirius XM NFL Radio. Live coverage on now, followed by a recap and analysis of the entire Sunday slate on Sirius XM Channel 88 and on the Sirius XM app.
Sirius XM Sports. Wherever you are, your team plays here.
To truly go inside the game of pro football, you need to see things from the player's perspective.
Let's go.
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, catch the Player's Point.
Let's go. Let's bring the energy.
Join NFL tight end Colin Thompson and Miami Dolphins fullback Alec Ingold as they break down the biggest stories in the NFL.
It's an encouraging way to look at football.
The Player's Point, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio, Channel 88 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Not all guarantees are created equal. That's what makes the Total Trust Guarantee from Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service so special. It gives you 20/20 vision into the work we do. And now, you can get $10 off any 17-point oil change. Go to SpeedyOil.com/save for details. Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, where you're in and out and back on the road with full service and total trust. Most vehicles, discount off regular price. See store for details. See website for details on the Total Trust Guarantee.
Hey, Faithful, 2025 suites are now available for suite ownership. Join us as a suite partner now and enjoy benefits this season. Email suites@49ers.com to learn more.
Buffalo 1st and 10 on the 49er 44-yard line. They go to the jumbo lineup with the extra lineman, tight end Anderson in. Just off right tackle, the handoff to Ray Davis straight ahead. Good run, drops his shoulders and helmet and runs out to a first down.
And they're just going to pound at the 49ers in nickel defense with Fred Warner and D. Winters on the field and Nick McLeod playing slot corner and just running right at Jair Brown, who I think was supposed to be inside leverage on Shakir, the slot receiver, and that's right where the ball cut up into. Bad tracking for most of the night for number 27, the safety.
And number 22, Ray Davis, rips off 11 yards. He has 30 yards rushing in addition to James Cook's 108. 49ers again being run on. Last week at Lambeau by Josh Jacobs, today by their whole running back room. They hand off to Ray Davis straight ahead. Nothing there. The 49ers slaying that.
And that was the same play. That time, though, it was Malik Mustafa with the same technique, but stayed inside where he should have and made the tackle right at the line of scrimmage.
Davis got 2 yards, 2nd down 8. How much have the Buffalo Bills changed? They are up 21-3, and Josh Allen has thrown for 97 yards. 8 of 11, the one touchdown throw he did make. But they've become a really balanced team. They're about 50-50 the way they run the ball since Joe Brady took over as their offensive coordinator late last year, and they're winning. Now they're going to a double running back formation here. Ty Johnson and Ray Davis in together.
There it is.
And they hand off to Samuel on the end around. The jet sweep coming the other way. And he's a wide receiver like Debo. Where's number 1? And like Debo, he runs the ball a lot. 124 carries in his career for over 700 yards. The former Carolina Panther and Washington Commander, now turned Buffalo Bill, rips off 7 yards.
Yeah, and no anticipation at all by the right end. Yetur Gross-Matos on the sucker block. They block down. He's got to honor that. Samuel runs right by him, and Fred Warner late recognition, and they're able to pick up 6 or 7, and Jair Brown does tattoo Samuel as he's getting to the sideline to set it up to 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2. Ray Davis, the lone back, play action by Josh Allen. Here comes the fast rush by Floyd. A throw and a bat away by Malik Mustafa.
Perfect by Malik Mustafa.
Came diving through the snow here to tip it away with his left hand. There is Khalil Shakir.
Bills are going to go for it.
Their wide receiver in the slot went for it. Buffalo going to go for it here. It looks like a 4th down and 2. They're up 21-3. So they're up 18. A field goal would make it 24-3 and an 18-point lead, but they want more, or a 21-point lead. They're going to bring in Samuel now, the wide receiver, one veteran wide receiver And they take out the other, Amari Cooper, who's still feeling out the Buffalo offense, playing only his third game here. We got a timeout called by Buffalo. Play clock got down to 4 as they broke the huddle. The play clock was down. So a big play coming up here. Niners have not lost 3 in a row all year. They haven't lost 3 in a row since they had that 5-0 start last year and lost 3 in a row to Cleveland, Minnesota, and then home to Cincinnati before the bye. If they lose this game, it will be 3 in a row, and they'll drop to 5-7. Our scoreboard update is sponsored by El Camino Health. Our strength is your health. Seattle getting stronger. Up and down year after a 3-0 start. They went on the tailspin, but their win against the Niners a few weeks ago, and Seattle's now won 3 in a row as they won today in Jersey over the Jets 26-21. They're in first place in the NFC West at 7-5. Arizona lost by a point.
Yeah, it was a great
Minnesota
football game.
To fall to 6-6. The Rams won in New Orleans. So Seattle 7-5. Arizona 6-6. The Rams are 6-6. The Niners need to win this game to get to 6-6, but they're down 21-3. Here's the 4th and 2 now. Allen shotgun. Shakir goes in long motion from left to right. They have 3 stacked right. Allen back. 4-man pressure. Throw out left. Wide open Shakir. How did they get wide open left? He's got
coverage.
the first down.
Yeah, busted coverage.
They motioned him from left to right to a bunch. What do you want, a shallow cross there? They just dropped him.
Yeah, he came right under the formation, and Renardo Green was coming man from one side, and I think Charvarius Ward just let him go. Charvarius Ward just cut him loose. It's either he or Malik Mustafa. Mustafa's got the tight end.
Number 70.
Someone just cut him loose. There was a blitz. It was man coverage. Maybe it was D. Winter. Somebody cut him loose.
It's a formation that has haunted the Niners all year where they go to a bunch and the outside receiver runs an underneath route, where they call it a dagger route, back across the middle, and they never pick him up. Now Josh Allen, quick throw and a catch. It was behind Amari Cooper. He laterals it back to Josh Allen, who will dive for the pylon. Is he in? Touchdown Buffalo. Did he score on that play?
He did.
Amari Cooper caught the slant. It was behind him. He was going to be tackled, and he lateraled it back to the quarterback. Yeah. And Josh Allen runs in 7 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, just backyard ball.
How did that happen? How many quarterbacks could do that? And that's the veteran Amari Cooper, sensing he was not going to get much on the slant. The ball was behind him on the slant. He made a one-hand catch, and as he was being tackled by Green and Mustafa, he just lateraled it back to Josh, who dove for the pylon.
And that was great improvisation, or it was a called play, but I think they improvised. That's unbelievable.
Well, look, you do see teams do that, but not back to the quarterback. And because the ball was so far behind Amari, they love when Tyler Bass makes an extra point here, and he's made 4 tonight. He's missed 4 all year. It is 28-3 Buffalo. Amari was just, they couldn't get him on the ground right away. He caught the one-hand slant. He just saw the quarterback running there, so he said, I'll flip it to Allen, and he'll dive in for another touchdown. He has scored the second most touchdowns in Buffalo running, even more than O.J. Simpson.
Well, he had 15. He had 15 last year. That's his 6th rushing touchdown this year.
And they lead 28-3 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Dignity Health is proud to be the official healthcare partner of the San Francisco 49ers and Levi Stadium. On or off the field, our doctors, nurses, and care teams work together to help our patients feel their best. From emergency and advanced cardiac services to maternity, orthopedics, cancer care, and more. We're your partner in health and wellness. Learn more about us at dignityhealth.org. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
It's the Xfinity Black Friday sale. We've got you covered with a great deal.
Now through December 3rd, ask how to get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. Built for Apple Intelligence with an unlimited Plus line.
Plus, get Xfinity Gigabit Internet with free Wi-Fi equipment and no annual contract for only $25 a month for 12 months when you add unlimited mobile.
Go to Xfinity.com/Black Friday sale to learn more.
Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires Xfinity Gateway. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Reduced speeds after use of monthly data included with your data option. Actual internet speeds and data thresholds may vary.
Combine tasty Little Caesars pizza with NFL football, and what do you get? Game day! Little Caesars, a proud pizza partner of the San Francisco 49ers, invites you to order your favorite Little Caesars pizza or try something new. On game day, Little Caesars is always convenient. From carry-out to delivery to pizza portal pickup, just call or text a few good friends and celebrate with delicious Little Caesars Pizza and the San Francisco 49ers Game of the Week.
Pizza, pizza.
Have you been hurt or injured? If so, call Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for justice. A local law firm with a winning reputation who only gets paid if you win. Call Venardi Zurada at 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Let Venardi Zurada fight for the compensation you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free, no-obligation consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers. U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Faithful being tested tonight here in the snowy Orchard Park. Toyota scoring drive summary, 6 plays, 44 yards, 3:05 off the clock. The big one, the 4th and 2 bust out of the bunch formation. Khalil Shakir goes on a crossing route of the dagger route. Nobody picked him up. Gained 18 yards. And then the touchdown, the way they have it down is Josh Allen threw a 7-yard touchdown pass to Josh Allen. That's not what happened exactly. Amari Cooper was the middleman. He is something else. Deebo going to pick up a rolling ball, going to run out left to get down the left sideline. Deebo Samuel, running back kickoffs tonight. That's been the bright spot. He's across midfield into Buffalo territory, banged out of bounds on the Bills' 47-yard line after a 43-yard return.
Yeah, it's been a rough year for Deebo numbers-wise, but I'm telling you, he wants the rock. He wants to make plays for his football team, and he has done it via the return game. Very good block out on the edge from Chris Conley to give the perimeter to Deebo Samuel.
Now, Deebo's only caught 3 balls tonight. He's been targeted 3 times for 15 yards. He's not run the ball at all. J.P. Mason is back in. He was being checked for a head trauma earlier. They put him in a pistol formation. Brock at 5 yards. J.P. behind him. Juszczyk goes in motion left. Handoff. J.P. Mason straight ahead. He got wrapped up by the middle linebacker, Terrell Bernard. Nobody blocked him at all.
Well, you try to block him, but he has got great vision and instincts, and he is just, if he anticipates what the play is and he sees the blocking scheme in front of him, reads his keys, he can slip those big offensive linemen like it's nothing.
He's so good against the run, but he's so good in pass coverage. The interception he had 2 weeks ago in their last game to end the game, and the Mahomes dagger over the middle, he just went diving through the air
he's a really
to make
good
the
player,
INT.
and a huge upgrade from what they had here before in Edmonds.
1 yard gain there by J.P. Mason. 2nd and 9. 49ers empty the backfield. They motion out Mason right, so they have 3 right, 2 left. Purdy back. And here comes the pressure from Rousseau. Purdy gets away from a sack and a roll right, throw down the sideline. Slipping to the ground is Ricky Pearsall.
And Ricky was sitting over there in the corner, and he was trying to stop himself as he was running that corner route and just give a big snapshot to Brock Purdy, and his feet just gave out from underneath him, and he fell right to his rear end.
Yeah, he's a kid that grew up in Arizona, went to Arizona State for 3 years, 2 years in Florida. I think he ever played in snow like this. And the Buffalo is, and this is the first time it has snowed in Western New York this entire year. They had a great fall weather-wise. The latest first snowfall they've ever had. They usually have one before Halloween, let alone after Thanksgiving. So they haven't practiced in it, but they live in it. There's Purdy back, throws out. It is caught by Deebo Samuel trying to break a tackle. He can't. They get him on the ground. Taylor Rapp having a big game.
You got to go for it here.
Yeah, it's 4th down. Bernard also there on the tackle. They bring in their dime back, Cam Lewis, the safety, to make the tackle. The Niners facing a 4th and 5. T-Rock will go for it on the Buffalo 43-yard line. Down 28-3. 4.5 to play, 3rd quarter. What is wrong with McCaffrey? What did he do to that right knee? Purdy in the shotgun. J.P. Mason left. Slot right. Jennings inside of Deebo. Pearsall left. Purdy throws out right. Catch Jennings. 3rd and Jawan. Or 4th and Jawan. 1st down, breaking tackles. Takes it all the way inside the Buffalo 20-yard line.
The Bills were not ready. Taron Johnson was looking around trying to get an adjustment when the 49ers snapped the football. And Jawan Jennings just blew right by him, and Brock did not miss.
26-yard catch and run by Jawan. On 4th down, he has 3 catches tonight for 56 yards. Can they score inside the Toyota red zone? 49ers have been deep in Buffalo territory all night. and they've got 3 points on the scoreboard. Got to get going here. 3:40 to play, third quarter, down 28-3. Brock under center. Juszczyk goes in motion left. Rasul Douglas comes on a corner blitz. They chip him off in time. And J.P. Mason tackled by Milano, but he's inside the Buffalo 15-yard line. George Kittle came across the formation, just a kick out. Rasul Douglas on that corner blitz.
Yeah, and an immediate cutback by J.P. Mason, and then tried to get by Milano. Milano was able to knife through that outside leg of J.P. Mason.
Mason will take a play off. Having a nice night in relief of McCaffrey. Isaac Garendo will come in. Pearsall goes in long motion, now lines up next to Purdy. Left of him in the gun. Garendo is right. They're going to throw it back to Garendo after a play-action fake to Pearsall, and Garendo will run it down the left sideline and get in the end zone for a Niner touchdown. Did he take it all the way in? He's in for a touchdown.
You cannot teach speed, and Garendo has got all of it. Man, he just turned on the juice. Yeah, they split the running backs. One goes one way. Ricky Pearsall goes one way. Garendo comes out the other side of the formation.
Was that a backwards pass?
Two very good blocks down the field. One from Kittle and one from Kyle Juszczyk, and then the speed does the rest.
So Pearsall lines up in the backfield next to Brock. They fake it to him, and then Garendo goes backwards. That's a running play.
Yeah.
And a backwards pass to Garendo for the touchdown. Niners are in the end zone for the first time. Here's Jake Moody with the point after, and these 33-yarders are not easy in the snow. Jake has it away, line shot, and it is good. And the Niners in the end zone for the first time here with 2:54 to play, third quarter. Buffalo 28, the Niners 10 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
It's the Xfinity Black Friday sale. We've got you covered with a great deal.
Now through December 3rd, ask how to get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. Built for Apple Intelligence with an unlimited Plus line.
Plus, get Xfinity Gigabit Internet with free Wi-Fi equipment and no annual contract for only $25 a month for 12 months when you add unlimited mobile.
Go to Xfinity.com/Black Friday sale to learn more.
Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires Xfinity Gateway. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Reduced speeds after use of monthly data included with your data option. Actual internet speeds and data thresholds may vary.
Wine and football can be complicated, but you don't have to be an expert to be a fan. This NFL season, we're ditching the rulebook and raising a glass to what's easy. Pinot Grigio and pizza bagels? Go for it. We don't throw penalty flags for unlikely pairings because Barefoot Wine and the San Francisco 49ers are a winning team. So huddle up and uncomplicate the game with wines that are easy to love. Barefoot, the official wine sponsor of the NFL.
Copyright 2022 Barefoot Cellars, Modesto, California. All rights reserved. Enjoy responsibly. 21+.
Get your game on at Safeway. Earn 4 times 4U points on participating items and opt in for a chance to redeem Game On points and win free groceries for a year or 49ers experiences. Just look for the specially marked tags in store and shop participating items to start earning. Redeem for catalog items like a Chevron gift card, a Great America gift card, 49ers swag, and more. The more items you shop, the more Game On points you'll earn. Click on the Safeway app or sign up at Safeway.com/Game On to begin playing today.
49ers fans know the importance of a winning strategy on the field. Off the field, Dignity Health is here to help you develop your winning playbook for living a happy, healthy life. Our award-winning hospitals and care sites are supported by a lineup of 50,000 doctors, nurses, and extended care teams. Learn more about us at dignityhealth.org. The official healthcare partner for the San Francisco 49ers and Levi Stadium. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Niners get their first touchdown of the game. 6-play, 48-yard drive in 3:04. Our Toyota scoring drive summary. And Isaac Garendo scores his second career rushing touchdown. The injury to Christian McCaffrey. J.P. Mason, 13 carries, 78 yards. Garendo and a 15-yard touchdown run and a clever formation there. Ricky Pearsall to the side, a fake to him and a backwards pass to Garendo. Jake Moody with the kickoff here in the snow. Codrington is back along with Ray Davis. It'll be Davis from the 10, 15, 20, and 25. He's dropped on the 28-yard line, landing right in the snow.
Good job by George Odom that time, defeating his block and getting the leg knocked out of the returner.
Well, it's good to get in the end zone finally, Tim. It's 28-10, but the Niners have missed 2 field goals tonight, 45 and a 55-yarder by Jake Moody, and it's hard to kick in the conditions. And then Kyle Juszczyk fumbled the ball on the Buffalo 1-yard line.
Yeah, on a first down. It could conceivably be 28-23. 13 points and missed stops left off the board by the 49ers.
Reality is it's 28-10 with 2:48 to play third quarter. Josh Allen will start the Buffalo drive again. They have a
jumbo package.
Anderson, the big extra lineman who's a backup center. They get a handoff to Cook, who's going to start left, come back right, and get tackled down there by Charvarius Ward, who stayed on the backside nicely, along with Nick McLeod, who was starting the night. He started as the Niners opened the game in a nickel defense. He is the nickel back with the injury to Diamador Lenore with a knee injury. They are starting McLeod. He's playing inside the nickel with Ward and Yadam on the outside corners, Tim, and then they are Green, and then they move Green inside and passing downs.
Yeah, Nick McLeod's done a good job for sure. He's started his career here in Buffalo out of Notre Dame and hasn't been with the 49ers long, just a couple of weeks, but he has fit up the run game pretty well when he's had his opportunities.
1-yard stop by he and Ward there. 2nd down 11. Josh Allen throws a bullet into a crowd in the short gain out across the 30-yard line. Fred Warner and Renardo Green make the tackle. They're cooping here in Buffalo for Amari Cooper. What a career he's had. The 5-time Pro Bowler and 7 times in his career over 1,000 yards. Of course, they lost Stephon Diggs in the offseason, trading him to Houston, and Cooper, along with Curtis Samuel, are the
and Gabe Davis
veteran.
Also departed.
Gabe left it.
4 of their 5 wide receivers are new, and I would anticipate, as Amari Cooper has been here for several weeks now, he is just going to continue to get better and better. Hard to grade him with these field conditions here tonight, but I anticipate he'll be a big part of this offense before it's all done this year.
He's out wide right against Charvarius Ward. 3rd down, Allen throws, and it's caught by Shakir.
He's short.
Renardo Green there to cover him up. He's way short. He's short by a couple of yards there. That'll bring up a 4th down. Buffalo will punt the ball away. They'll bring on the veteran Sam Martin here. So the Niners will get the ball back here before the end of the third quarter. Down 18 points at 28-10. And again, Jacob Cowing is back to returning punts tonight after missing last week at Green Bay. He was concussed the game before against Seattle. Ricky Pearsall did a nice job. Cowing is awaiting the punt. It's tough to catch the ball through the snowflakes here. It has snowed the entire game. Martin is waiting for the long snap from Reed Ferguson in the Buffalo 20. Low snap, but not too bad. Martin gets it away. He really blasts this punt. Cowing backpedals, makes the catch on the 12-yard line, makes the first gunner miss down the sideline. And it's Cam Lewis. Boy, is he a good player, both as an extra safety, a dime back, and a special teamer. Able to make the tackle after a nice punt there. 53-yarder by Martin, but a good return by Jacob Cowing. And the Niners, with 29 seconds to play, will squeeze off at least one more play here before the end of the third quarter. Game really flipped on the McCaffrey injury, and then the play right after that when James Cook took it off right guard and raced 65 yards for a touchdown. Want to stick around right after the game. We'll hear from Kyle Shanahan on what exactly happened to the right knee of McCaffrey.
Tell you and you're absolutely right about that long run, and no Fred Warner on the field, and bad tracking angles by the back end. But not keeping them out of the end zone right before half, I thought was huge. And Mac Hollins just bullying up Charvarius Ward one-on-one, just used his bigger body, and Josh Allen was able just to play one-on-one ball and feed the big receiver. That made it 21-3 at half, and 49ers had a couple opportunities after a couple big plays, but then the 55-yard missed field goal happened.
Now it's 28-10 here, late third quarter. We have 29 seconds to go. The snow's still falling. It's been falling the entire game. Purdy back. There's a free runner. Purdy throws over the middle, almost intercepted.
Lucky that wasn't, because that was a back foot prayer on an in cut to Juwan Jennings versus cover 3, and Rasul Douglas was all over it.
Ball just bounced. Greg Rousseau came around the edge, and the veteran Daquan Jones, the former Titan and Panther, third-year Bill, got middle pressure on Brock. Brock did throw a pick early in the game to Mark Hamlin, but it was taken away by a penalty. 2nd down 10. 49ers with 24 seconds to go, third quarter. Blown back is Garendo. Kittle moving slowly in motion from right to left. He's stacked behind Debo. Run to Garendo, straight ahead And he breaks tackles and able to cross the 25, get up to around the 27-yard line. And that will be probably the last play of the third quarter. 49er linemen are trying to kick away snow just to get some kind of footing. It has snowed the entire game, and they've had the snow blowers out on 5-yard intervals.
Somebody on this radio crew said it wasn't going to snow for the entire game. Boy, was he wrong.
He's from Northern California. Listen to the guy from Western New York. It's not going to stop. It'll snow all night here, especially in the southern tier. We played 3 quarters in Orchard Park, 28-10 Bills. We're back with the fourth quarter right after these messages.
Myles Garrett and the Cleveland Browns.
Russell under pressure, brought down again. It's another sack for Myles Garrett.
Battle Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos.
Right side, he's got something there. Corley goes up, makes the catch. Touchdown, Denver.
Tomorrow at 8:15 p.m. Eastern, catch the national broadcast on NFL Radio Channel 88. The Browns call on Sirius 83 XM 225. The Broncos call on Sirius 81 XM 226. In the car and on the Sirius XM app. Sports Grid Radio on Sirius XM has you covered this NFL season.
Jameis Winston and the Cleveland Browns head to Denver to finish Week 13 of the NFL season. Can the Browns play spoiler again and beat another playoff contender in the AFC or cover the 7-point spread? We'll break it all down. Make sure you tune into Sports Grid Radio to stay up to date on all the latest.
The place to get the winning edge over the sports books this football season is Sports Grid Radio. Channel 159 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be recapping all the action from Sunday and getting you ready for Monday Night Football as Jameis Winston and the Browns take on Bo Nix and the Broncos.
Plus, we'll keep you up to date with the latest injury news and talk with both Falcons head coach Raheem Morris and Bucs head coach Todd Bowles.
So come talk some ball with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, Sirius XM, NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Hey everyone, it's your friend John Mayer here. Genres aren't rock or pop or hip-hop. They're
Your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for the justice you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. Bernardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
It is continuing to snow. It has not stopped at all. And right now it's coming down hard. I wouldn't call it a blizzard, but it's a good snow squall. Several inches of snow on the field the entire time. This is the southern tier of Buffalo where they get the snow belt.
This is the twilight zone because 14 miles away there's no snow.
It's in downtown Buffalo. The airport is clear, so the Niners should have no problem getting out of here. Now the fourth quarter starts. The 49ers facing a 3rd down and 6, 3 of 8. On 3rd down, we've changed ends, moving from our left to right. Brock lost the ball in the pullback. Did he fumble the ball? Or
I
is
thought
it an
it got
incomplete
tipped.
pass?
I thought a defensive lineman tipped it, and I think it was Daquan Jones.
For now, Buffalo has recovered the fumble. Greg Rousseau has the fumble recovery. Was his arm coming forward? Was it an empty hand?
Oh, he slipped out of his hand. It did. It just fell out of his hand.
Brock on the pullback.
It slipped out. That was an empty hand coming forward. That is a lost fumble.
He does have small hands, obviously. Only 6 feet, 5'8", 7 inch tall. He's not wearing gloves on either hand. The crew getting it together here. Alex Kemp is our referee to confirm. It looked like Brock Purdy in the first play of the fourth quarter on the pullback just fumbled the ball to the Buffalo Bills and Greg Rousseau.
Yeah, and the punt team came out, and now they're off the field. This is going to be confirmed, I'm pretty sure. And the 49ers are 7 yards away from their own red zone, backed up. Terrible place for it to happen.
Buffalo gets another takeaway. They've had one in every single game. And coming into the game tonight, they're by far number one in the NFL with a plus 14.
And now plus 16, after
they take over
tonight.
Yeah, they got 2 tonight. Now we're waiting here. A flag came in. The Niners huddle 12. Let's count here. Did they do it again like last week?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
12 men
12,
on defense. Yep. It's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
And after a turnover. They did it twice last week on back-to-back plays. The second one after a dead ball. Inexcusable. How do you do that after a turnover? Somebody's not getting the call. So it'll be 1st and 5 for Buffalo, right? Put the ball on the 20-yard line. It's only the Niners' third penalty of the game.
70 has reported eligible. 70 is eligible.
They moved the ball up 5 yards. Again, they're going to the jumbo lineman. They've been doing it all night. And they're running behind it effectively with Anderson through the snow. Here's the handoff to Cook off the right side. Stays patient in the hole, then comes forward.
Yeah, they've gotten Jair Brown too many times with that play. He said, I'm not going to miss my run fit this time, and he defeats the block of the slot receiver, Khalil Shakir.
Gain of a yard. 2nd down 9, Buffalo on their 24-yard line. They're going to a big package. They're bringing in all their tight ends now. Dalton Kincaid not playing tonight with a knee injury. They bring in Dawson Knox, Quentin Morris, and Zach Davidson at 6'7".
And it's nothing new. They run more jumbo than any team in pro football with the extra linemen on the field and the heavy tight end packages.
Now they motion Shakir, their slot wide receiver, behind 2 tight ends to the left. Allen looks left, now middle, up on his toes, now throws over the middle and is caught by one of those 3 tight ends. Dawson Knox, the most accomplished, takes it down to the 49ers 6-yard line as they hit him for 17 over the middle. Josh Allen just got up on his toes and bounced like 3 times.
Yeah,
no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure at all.
Although it's hard to rush the quarterback in the snow like
Absolutely.
this.
And Dawson Knox just runs an in cut, and the footing was not great on the break for Renardo Green, who was in coverage, and 2 big catches for Dawson Knox, who's out there really for Kincaid, who's a very good tight end, who's out of this game with a knee injury.
1st and goal, Buffalo on the Niners 7-yard line. Draw, handoff to Cook, starts right behind the extra lineman, then comes back left, tries to get small, but he is eventually pulled down by Yetur Gross-Matos. A short gain there with 13-13 to play in the 4th quarter. But just looking at this field, Buffalo, they have the Winter Classic in the NHL on New Year's Day every year. The first one was here years ago, and it snowed the entire game. Looks like you're watching a Sabres game over at KeyBank Arena. The way the white just looks like ice. And their owners, the Pagulas, Kim and Terry Pagula, do own the Buffalo Sabres, and they own the Bills.
And not a fan has left this stadium.
Now they love it here. Where are they going? They got to worry about getting out of here. They've all got 4-wheel drives and snowplows. Shakir moves in motion right. Allen, straight drop. Steps up in the pocket. This big quarterback's going to run. He gets out wide right, outruns Warner. Touchdown, Josh Allen again. Here come the snowballs again. They've scored 5 touchdowns tonight.
He is an incredible red zone runner, and it is just backyard ball and taking these 49ers to the woodshed. And it's zone coverage. And Fred Warner is playing spy on Josh Allen. But Josh Allen just gets him out leveraged right away, and he is so much faster than you think. Defensive linemen are on the ground, and Josh Allen just takes off and runs away from Fred Warner, who never gets him off his feet.
They've had some great quarterbacks in this franchise's history. They won the AFL championship back-to-back years, 64-65 with Jack Kemp. Joe Ferguson, very underrated. The great Jim Kelly, the Hall of Famer. But no quarterback has ever been built to play in Buffalo better than Josh Allen. He's just so big and strong. Did play in Laramie, Wyoming collegiately. What a player he is from the Central Valley of California. Field goal made by Bass. Buffalo 35, the 49ers 10. We have 12:31 to play from Western New York on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Game on! Grayton Resort and Casino is a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers, California's premier entertainment destination with luxurious accommodations, world-class spa and salon, live entertainment, and award-winning dining. Plus the hottest slots and table games. It's the 49ers fans' favorite place to play. Get your game on. Conveniently located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. Visit GraytonResortCasino.com for more information. Grayton Resort and Casino, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Gold Gold Bar Whiskey. The official whiskey of the 49ers is a whiskey for the faithful, proudly made right here in the Bay Area. Gold Bar Whiskey is double casked in California red wine barrels and comes in a beautiful, eye-catching gold bar-shaped bottle. The perfect whiskey for any fan looking to raise the bar at home or away. Ask for Gold Bar Whiskey at Levi Stadium, at major retailers, or shop online today at goldbarwhiskey.com. Gold Bar Whiskey by Gold Bar Bottle Company, 40% alcohol by volume. Please enjoy responsibly.
Bring your whole team in for a win this season at California's Great America's Winterfest. Watch in awe as the Bay Area's favorite coaster destination transforms into a winter wonderland, complete with ice skating, captivating live shows, and millions of sparkling lights. Open select nights from November 29th through January 5th, Winterfest offers timeless festive fun for friends, family, and teammates alike. Plus, enjoy unlimited visits this year and next when you buy a 2025 Gold Pass. Get yours today at cagreatamerica.com.
Is that your new Lexus RX?
RX plug-in hybrid.
So it runs all electric?
Yeah, for short trips. And can switch to gas for long.
Wow. What does your range anxiety therapist say?
Dr. Feeney?
Uh-huh.
He says my RX cured me.
No more range anxiety therapy?
Nope.
Well, you're an inspiration to us all.
The best-selling Lexus RX lineup, now with a plug-in hybrid. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Brock Purdy has the ball slip out of his hand on the pullback, trying to throw the ball, fumble. Buffalo takes over. 12 men on the field right away. Toyota scoring drive summary, 4 plays, 25 yards, and Josh Allen does his thing. 8-yard touchdown run. Here's the kickoff by Bass. Best part of the Niner attack tonight is Deebo Samuel running back kickoffs. 20-25. He gets hit. He falls out. Ball at the end. George Odom got on it. I think Buffalo's acting like they got it.
Buffalo does have it.
Cole Bishop, the rookie safety, knocked it out. Even Deebo Samuel gives it up. Buffalo recovers the fumble. It is a blizzard. 49ers are getting buried by a Buffalo Avalanche. And if they turn it over again.
Yeah, and that ball definitely came out. Bishop knocked it out. And then it looked like Gio had it. And then got ripped away from him and recovered by the Buffalo Bills. But it was Bishop that certainly knocked it out. And then I think Virgil, the receiver, is the one that recovered it.
3 turnovers for the 49ers tonight.
-3 in takeaway, giveaway. Defense hasn't forced a turnover, and they've had 1 in the last 3 games.
49ers lost last Sunday at Lambeau 38-10. It is the worst loss by Kyle Shanahan since going back to his first 2 years in the NFL, 17 and 18. When he didn't have much of a team, Tim, they were building it. Since Bosa got here, and you don't have Bosa in these games, you lost last week 38-10. You're down tonight 35-10. We do have a stoppage of play, 12:22 to play from Orchard Park. All Bills. We're back right after these messages.
Sometimes.
I'm Mariah Carey. This holiday season, the queen of
your favorite team. In season or out of season, the #1 place for college sports is SiriusXM College Sports Radio, Channel 84.
This is Tom Byrne. Right after this game, switch over to Mad Dog Sports Radio and talk about it on Point After. Taking your phone calls until 11 p.m. Eastern Time on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82.
24/7, 365 coverage of all things NASCAR. All things NASCAR happens exclusively on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio, Channel 90.
Be there December 30th for Monday Night Football at Levi Stadium as the San Francisco 49ers face the Detroit Lions. It's the final regular season home game presented by SAP. Tickets are available now. Secure your seats today at 49ers.com/tickets.
Greg Papa, Tim Ryan back in Buffalo. All 49ers for a while there, 3-0, and then the Bills just took over. And it's 35-10. The 49ers scored to start the game after forcing a 3-and-out and Moody field goal. Mitch Trubisky is now in a quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. They've taken out Josh Allen. Ray Davis, their lone back, going to take a handoff here. Starts off right guard, get a push inside and get dropped on the 27-yard line. So Josh Allen winds up tonight. He only threw for 148 yards. He was 13 of 17.
Offense number 70. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Yeah, and held Khalil Davis on the ground on that play. Josh Allen didn't need to throw it the way they were running it and ran for a touchdown and caught his own touchdown on a lateral.
Well, so the way the ruling does go, he throws 2 touchdown passes. One he threw, it was Josh Allen throwing a touchdown pass to Josh Allen.
Right.
And that's the way it worked. It's only happened 4 times in the history of the NFL where that has happened, where a quarterback gets credit for a touchdown pass and a touchdown reception. The last time it happened, Marcus Mariota did it in the playoffs in 2017 as a Titan. Now it's on to Trubisky back in Buffalo to be a backup quarterback, former number 2 overall pick in the draft. Right ahead of Solomon Thomas as a Chicago Bear. Handoff, Ray Davis starts left, cuts back, runs through Travarius Ward. It was Jair Brown and Ward.
Yeah,
there.
He went by Jair Brown, and Travarius Ward with corner support came up and got him around the waist, but got drugged for another 5 or 6 yards from Ray Davis.
And it's a 9-yard gain, so it's 2nd down 12 for Buffalo. Is that right? 2nd and 12 after the holding call. So Trubisky began his career in Chicago, 4 years there, got him in the playoffs, went to Buffalo as a backup, went to Pittsburgh to become a starter there for a couple of years, and now back to Buffalo, backing up Josh Allen. And it's 2nd and 12, Buffalo on the Niner 33-yard line. Trubisky here to hand off, goes again off to the left side. Malik Collins grabs Ray Davis around the waist and whips him down to the ground. And the 49er defense a bit angry the way this has gone down again for a second straight week. 3-yard gain there brings up a 3rd down and 9 for Buffalo.
Yeah, it's been certainly hit or miss. I mean, way too many big pops in the run game, and there is nothing more demoralizing when you know they're going to run and you still can't stop it as a defense.
Well, last week they gave up over 100 yards to Josh Jacobs and 3 rushing touchdowns. The Niners had not given up. In the regular season, Aaron Jones had 100 yards against them in the playoffs. The last back to run for 100-plus was Jonathan Taylor back in the 21 year. Now they've given up 100 yards in back-to-back games.
Buffalo, they're 2nd in the half.
Yeah, they broke the huddle late, getting the play call from their offensive coordinator, Joe Brady, who was upstairs, to the new quarterback, Trubisky. So the Niners are on their way to a 3rd straight loss at 5-7 now. Out-of-town Scoreboard is sponsored by Rayleigh's and Nob Hill. Save more on the flavors you love and find better deals for your budget at Rayleigh's and Nob Hill. And now the Niners are definitively in last place in the division. They have won each of the last 2 years, the NFC West. There was ties, and now they're behind them all. Seattle won again today. They beat the Jets in Jersey. They're 7-5. Arizona lost, wild game. Sam Darnold led Minnesota back a couple of times to win that game by a point. And Arizona 6-6. The Rams beat New Orleans.
And I don't
They're
care,
6-6.
I don't care what the rankings are, and obviously there's been injuries, in particular the last couple of games with Nick Bosa, but all 3 of those teams are playing better defense right now than the 49ers, period.
There's a lot of teams playing better defense than the Niners right now. Not just the 3 others in the NFC West. Trubisky is going to run a quarterback draw even for him. Is that a busted play? Gross Matos will wrap him up. He's not the runner that Josh Allen is, but on a 3rd down and 9, he hit his back foot on the shotgun and just took off left. And they're going to bring in Tyler Bass to kick a long field goal.
I don't think there's any doubt. That looked like a designed QB draw to me. And Trubisky, the number 2 overall pick, and a big part of that was because of his athleticism, but he is nothing close to Josh Allen.
And in North Carolina, they actually got that pick from the 49ers who traded back. Solomon Thomas wound up being the Niner pick that year, number 3.
Was that the Mahomes draft, by the way?
Why do you bring that up now? Here's the field goal, 49 yards away for Tyler Bass through the snow. Line shot, got plenty of distance, and it is no good. He missed again. So Tyler Bass is having a hard year here in Buffalo. That's his fourth missed field goal. He's also missed 4 extra points. These elements are hard to kick through. And Buffalo is stuck on 35 now, 35-10 with 9:34 to play in the fourth quarter on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Calling all 49ers fans, your ultimate adventure awaits in Los Cabos. Imagine setting sail on the sparkling waters of the Sea of Cortez, teeing off like a pro on world-class golf courses, and savoring award-winning cuisine where the desert and the mountains meet the sea. Feel the vibrant culture of Los Cabos come alive and elevate your vacation game. Don't wait. Head to visitloscabos.travel and start planning your dream getaway.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
It's football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a running back delivered, but you can get baby back ribs delivered. A field goal? That's a no. But a honey butter dinner roll? That's a yes. A 6-pack of abs? Definitely no. But a 6-pack of beer? Uber Eats can get you that. There you have it. Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats. Official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
Get ready for the game with same-day delivery from Safeway. We'll handpick all your game day favorites and bring the tailgate straight to your home. Grab snacks, drinks, party platters, and more without missing kickoff. All for the same price you see in store. From prep to play, we've got your game day covered. Order online at Safeway.com and get $20 off your first online order when you enter SAVE20 at checkout. Win big with Safeway same-day delivery.
It's football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. Official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
What is that? What the fuck is that? Oh.
Welcome back to Highmark Stadium here in Buffalo. It opened as Rich Stadium, then it was the Ralph Wilson Stadium for a long time, the New Era Stadium. And now it's Highmark Stadium. They're building a new Highmark Stadium right across the parking lot that's going to open in 2026. Seat only 62,000. Here's Oliver busting through a Purdy screen out to Garendo, and he gets covered up quickly by Daquan Jones. Not much there in that play. Second down and long coming up for the 49ers. Niners will fly home right after the game, and it's going to be a hard night of travel. They have to go back to the airport in Buffalo where the snow is not falling 14 miles to the north, and should be able to get out tonight home at daybreak, Tim, and then get ready for the Chicago Bears next week after their coaching change.
Yeah, and schedule makers certainly not kind to the 49ers. Another team, not a true bye, but coming off a mini bye, haven't played on Thursday night, the Bears.
There's a draw. Greg Rousseau, nobody blocked him. A bear hug there on Garendo. Yeah, Garendo lost 4 yards on that screen of the previous place. That was a 2nd and 14, and now it's a 3rd down and long.
Yeah, and the pump draw play, and the Buffalo Bills just aren't taking the bait on this. And Rousseau, who is a very good player, he sniffed that out the whole way in another TFL.
Rousseau was their first-round pick, number 30 overall in 2021. Epinesa, the other end, he goes out, so they have Rousseau rushing in one end and Von Miller, the future Hall of Famer, on the other side over Colton McKivitz. 3rd down and 14. Purdy back, throws behind Debo, incomplete. Ran that shallow cross. He was open. He was not going to run for a first down, although it is Debo. He can break tackles, but the ball was behind him.
Yeah, and I don't know if Brock is anticipating Debo's going to stop. Typically he doesn't on those shallow crosses, but that's the least accurate throw probably for Brock Purdy, is that shallow slant or that crosser to Debo Samuel for one reason or the other.
Pat O'Donnell into punt. And Codrington back to return the punt for Buffalo, standing on the Buffalo 20-yard line. Good snap by Tabor Pepper. O'Donnell gets it away. He has kicked here in Buffalo before. Former Packer and Bear to Codrington, 25, 40, midfield. O'Donnell, the only guy that can run him down. He's by him, down the sideline. They've given up a punt return touchdown. And Codrington goes into a snow angel slide in the Buffalo end zone. 75-yard punt return touchdown. More snowballs and more points.
There's a flag down on the field, but probably going to be for celebration, although it's all the way back. Yeah, I think this one's coming back.
It looks that way. The flag is back on the 23-yard line. We could see through the snow.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 24.
I think Bishop just tackled.
Out of that foul. It'll be first down for Buffalo. I
think he tackled Ike Adam from behind.
Cole Bishop, the rookie round 2 safety out of Utah, who one day will be a starter here, maybe before the end of the year. But that negates a 75-yard touchdown for Codrington. So Buffalo does not have 41 points. They have 35, and they're going to start this drive backed up inside their 20-yard line. They are up 35-10 with 7:55 to play in the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
49ers insider Matt Mayoko here to tell you that immediately following the game, tune into 49ers postgame live on NBC Sports Bay Area and streaming on the NBC Sports app as Carlos Ramirez, Rod Brooks, and Dante Whitner have all the highlights and analysis. Plus, myself, Jennifer Lee Chan, and Laura Brett are on the scene with interviews from the key players. And don't forget, even more game day content on the NBC Sports Bay Area app. 49ers postgame live right after the game, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
Have you been hurt or injured? If so, call Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for justice. A local law firm with a winning reputation who only gets paid if you win. Call Venardi Zurada at 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Let Venardi Zurada fight for the compensation you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free no-obligation consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
I myself am a bit of a hybrid. I like to couch surf, but I also like to surf. I'm a homebody, but I also love a good camping trip. So I drive a Toyota hybrid. With pickups, sedans, and crossovers, Toyota makes fuel-efficient hybrids for any lifestyle. Like the versatile RAV4 and its stylish looks and adventurous spirit. Or the comfortable, spacious Camry, now standard as a hybrid. Want that hybrid life? Go get it in a Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
Attention 49er faithful. If you're looking to host clients or enjoy 49er games from your own private suite, now is your opportunity. A limited number of private suites are available now for ownership beginning in 2025. Take advantage of exclusive suite partner benefits like pregame field passes, year-round access, and more. To learn more about owning your private suite, email suites@49ers.com. That's suites at 49ers.com.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
'49ers are in Buffalo, New York, Western New York, south side of the city for the first time since 2016, taking on the Buffalo Bills. Game is presented to you by Delta Dental. Oh, Buffalo. 7:55 to play. Mitch Trubisky has already replaced Josh Allen, a quarterback, for a second series. Handoff coming wide is Ty Johnson in the back. Jair Brown will drop his shoulder and put him on the ground, but he slides across the 30-yard line.
And another bad fit by the 49ers defense. And D. Winters that time has got to keep that outside shoulder free. He gets locked up and engaged with the blocker, and the bounce play right by him.
7-yard pickup for Ty Johnson. James Cook's gone for 107 yards, touchdown. Ray Davis, 42 yards, touchdown. Ty Johnson's gone for 19. Josh Allen's run for 18 and a touchdown. Rushing, he also caught one. He threw one. He did the McCaffrey hat trick. Trubisky under center, Gilliam the fullback, and a true eye ahead of Ty Johnson. They run him off the right side, cuts back inside. Beal has lost him there. He had contained to force it back inside. He couldn't make the tackle. There was nowhere there to help, and he just squirms out of that, picks up 8 yards.
Yeah, they ran to the weak side and a Bob lead, so they lead with the fullback, overrun at the second level, by the linebacker. And I'll tell you one guy who I think has played very well tonight. That was a good tackle there by Renardo Green. But I think Malik Mustafa has played well for the 49ers on defense in terms of the back end and how he's been the only guy that has really been able to fit up the run game and have an impact when it goes at it.
Buffalo has run for over 200 yards tonight. They have 201 yards rushing. 1st and 10 on their 40-yard line there to continue to run the ball in the snow here. And coming off left guard again is Ty Johnson. Short gain there. So the Buffalo Bills, with this win, will secure their 5th consecutive AFC East title.
If I division.
The New England just ran forever. New England won this division 16 out of 18 years.
And I think Buffalo, obviously they beat Kansas City the game a couple of weeks ago, but they will be the favorite, I think, in the AFC. And if I remember the last time the 49ers were here, I did that game. I think it was a 45-16 game. Buffalo won and ran for 300 yards in that game.
Shady McCoy had a big game in that game. Here's Trubisky rolling right, throwing right flat. Catch made there by Ray Davis on Jair Brown. They've run that same action a few times. They fake the handoff and then get the back out in the flat. Josh Allen made that play work. Trubisky here with a 4-yard gain. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers Radio Network.
Interact with our stable of former players, coaches, and executives all day long.
.505 to play.
And with the way the footing is in this game, and obviously it's been a challenge all game, but if you're not anticipating what they're running and you don't get a jump on it, you're just going to have trouble tracking it and catching up with it, as it just happened to Jair Brown.
Buffalo.
Well, they broke their huddle with 1 on the play clock, and Trubisky was snapping his hands, clapping his hands, trying to get the center, Connor McGovern, to snap the ball. Connor McGovern, by the way, was their starting left guard the last couple of years. Mitch Morse left in free agency, and they just slid McGovern over to center from left guard. David Edwards, the former Ram, has taken over. Their offensive line is really good. They don't give up sacks, and obviously it's a good run-blocking O-line.
And on the edges, they're really good. Deion Dawkins at left tackle and Spencer Brown, a good young player over at right tackle who's been playing with an ankle injury. This is the number 1 offense in pro football. I mean, they are tremendously balanced. They throw a lot of personnel at you. And really, since they fired Dorsey last season about midway through and Joe Brady took over, this offense has been a juggernaut.
And they're winning.
There's going to be 7. Is this now 7 in a row or 6 in a row?
7 in a row.
30-plus points, though?
Yeah, well, it'll be 6 in a row where they've scored 30.
Yeah.
It'll be a 7-game winning streak.
Right.
Trubisky under center, going to hand off here. Big run again by Ray Davis, and he goes into a slide through the snow to stay in bounds. Smart play after he got outside, and under 5 minutes to go in the game, the clock will stop. He just got out wide and slid down on his butt to pick up 10 yards and keep the clock rolling.
Yeah, crack toss, and if they're going to seal the edge, what they do on the edges, the nickel's got to get out there, the middle linebacker's got to get out there, and the safety's got to get out there, and all of them late to the alley.
Buffalo has 363 yards of offense. Seems like more, doesn't it? And they've run for 211. They're going to go into a true eye. Reggie Gilliam, their fullback. He was a tight end when we saw this team last in 2020. Lead play, and it's Davis right behind him, ripping off run after run after run. Down to the Niner 40-yard line. Niners just having a hard time. The team from Northern California coming to Western New York State in the middle of a snow blizzard, and they're getting run all over through the snow. 6-yard run there.
And they're just taking advantage of the backside defensive tackle on that one. Khalil Davis out there. And he gets washed down the line of scrimmage, overruns it, opens up an easy cutback lane for the runner.
Fred Warner is not in the game, by the way. Jalen Graham is playing middle linebacker. Fred's playing with a fractured right ankle. He admitted to the media this week since the New England game. That was a fracture, not just a sprain. Handoff to Davis off the left side. This time they stack him up. So the bottom line is, T-Rock, when is Trent Williams coming back?
Yeah, when's
Nick Bosa coming back? When's Fred Warner going to be healthy?
Well, I wish I had an answer for you on Big 71 and 97, but that's a TBD. Both of them are still hurting, I think.
No, bad injuries, obviously. We approached 3 minutes to play in the game. There was a 2-yard run there, so Buffalo up 35-10.
And then the question is on top of that, and I think Banks will be back. He obviously was in the concussion protocol, but now they got to deal with a CMC injury.
Yeah, that's a bad one. It's a right knee injury. What exactly did he do? Is it a ligament injury? Trubisky with a handoff to Davis off the right side, breaks a tackle. Malik Mustafa continues to have a good game tonight. Will rip him down. He's inside the 49er 35-yard line. We'll hear from Kyle Shanahan. There are a lot of ligaments in your knee, not just the anterior cruciate ligament. There's a medial collateral ligament. There's a
posterior cruciate ligament. That's the PCL.
LCL. There's a lot of them.
Lateral.
And they can kind of feel right away if it's an ACL. So we should be able to get, without them having imaging until you get home, exactly what is wrong with Christian McCaffrey. Clock is ticking down. We're going to hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. We'll run the play after the 2-minute warning.
This is the 2-minute warning.
It is brought to you by Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff with Xfinity, a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. 35-10, Bills lead. They are on their way to a 10th win of the year. They're going to be 10-2. They started 3-0, lost 2 in a row. Now they're going to win 7 straight. This is their best start since their 1992 year. And remember, they went to 4 straight Super Bowls, 90 through 93, under the great Marv Levy.
This is one hell of a football team. The injury bug has not bit them at key positions. Josh Allen makes it all go on offense, and then you factor in the run game and their stable of backs and how they're able to run it and get it blocked up. And then defensively, you just think they're going to get stronger with Matt Milano coming back into the mix.
They are rising here at Highmark Stadium. This is the best Bills team that Josh Allen's had. His 2020 year, when we saw him last, that pandemic game he had in Glendale when the Niners were kicked out of their stadium, he threw for almost 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. It was wow. They did lose the championship game that year. They're going to kneel the game out here. This one's going to be over. It'll be a 2nd down and 10. They're just going to kneel out. So the question is, Kansas City beat the Raiders somehow, some way on Black Friday. So Kansas City still has the 11-1 record, 1 game ahead of the Bills. If they end in a tie, the Bills, because they beat them, will have the tiebreaker. So the championship game will be January the 26th.
And then you got to ask yourself the question, and ultimately probably what it's going to come down to, can the Buffalo Bills beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the postseason?
Either here or at Arrowhead. January 26th will be the day of the championship game, so that game be played, assuming they both get there at Arrowhead Stadium or here at Highmark Stadium. Last year, the Bills had them beat here at the divisional. Tyler Bass missed a field goal, and Stephon Diggs dropped a deep one. Trubisky takes a knee, and that'll be it.
Now everyone on the Buffalo Bills sidelines doing the slip inside in the snow.
They love it. Playing here in Western New York, they love these snow games.
Snow angels everywhere.
And for the 49ers, it's going to be a long journey home. We're going to fly right home after the game, obviously get into SFO at daybreak, and then have to bus to Santa Clara, and then the news about McCaffrey. They ran the ball well tonight behind J.P. Mason and Isaac Guerrero, but they came into the game, Tim, minus 5 starters, and that's not even including Brandon Ayuk and Javon Hargrave, who have season-ending injuries. And then you lose CMC. Just came back at mid-year at the bye, and we'll see what it is. It's a right knee. They're saying it's not an Achilles, even though he had the bilateral Achilles tendonitis throughout the offseason and training camp. It's a right knee, and we'll just find out the extent of the injury when we hear from Kyle.
Yeah, and I think he got tripped up by Taylor Rapp on a big explosive run up the gut, and he was trucking. He came down with all his body weight straight on that kneecap. I think that's where the injury started. It was the next running play. He had an opportunity to get it and get out to the right on a sweep, and just went down with no contact. I'll tell you, I got a lot of respect for Josh Allen and how he plays football and what he means to these Buffalo Bills and where their culture is right now. And they have absolutely flipped the script here under McDermott.
Yeah, the young man from the Central Valley of California has turned into a superstar here in Western New York State.
Big time.
35-10, the Bills win it. You heard it on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.